Here we go. We're live reacting to AEW's Revolution, the final match for Sting. What the hell?
Dude, did the Bucks hijack this? Did they hijack it? Are you mad about that? A lot of people mad about the Bucks being involved in Sting's last match.
I'm not, because according to all reports, that's what he wanted. He wanted. In fact, they had to talk him out of, like, he said he wanted to lose, like, flat out, like, I just want to lose. Like he wanted to lose to him. And they had to talk him out of that. It's like, we'll decide when we get there. You know what I mean? But because that's just the kind of guy Sting is, you know. But he wanted his last match with him and Darby versus the Bucks. And he did that. You know, a big part of that's because they were a big part of the reason why he ended up signing in there. So, and I know a lot of people are upset. They wanted him to go out against somebody else, you know, somebody from his past or something like that. But, you know, dude's got the, you know, he had the right to call his own shot. So I'm not mad about it. I do think that there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. If it was up to me, there's a couple ways I would go about it. One way is I would actually have him win, and then I would do a tournament to crown the champions, similar to the C2, the Continental Classic that they had. Because I think that would kind of revitalize the tag team division, because they kind of need a little bit of a reset. Because you know, tag team wrestling used to be what AEW was about. You know what I mean? And I think, you know, they've got so many good tag teams now. They're on the verge of signing the Von Erich brothers. So there's tag team wrestling's always been a big thing with AEW, and I think they need to reset for that. And I think a tournament like that could do that. The other thing is, if he's gonna lose, have Flair screw him. Just bring that shit.
That's what I want. That's what
bring that shit full circle, man. You know what I mean? I think that would work. Or have them win, have Flair screw him, but still somehow he wins. Like at some place, somewhere along the way, like I need Ric Flair to be the dirtiest player in the game, just like he was back when they were going head to head. So
I think Flair's gonna screw him. I think so.
I do too. And I dude, I want that. I want that so bad, man. Like,
I mean, think about it in the grand scheme of things. Like, number one, who are you going to bring in, right? Who are you going to bring in if Sting's going to wrestle somebody from his past? Ric Flair? You're gonna have Ric Flair's final match and 2 more heart attacks and who knows what else? It's like there's nobody from his past that makes sense. And also, I mean, how many singles matches has he had in AEW? Any? Like, has he had a single one? I don't think so.
I don't think so. No, yeah, Darby. That's it.
Yeah, so that's the only way I thought they may go, is where Sting was like, there's only one opponent, and that's you. That would have been a good way to go out.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's like I said, there's a couple ways they could do it right. At some point, those Flair's got to turn on him, though. That's the big thing. Flair has got to turn on him.
I agree with that.
Get rid of this stupid chat. The playback. All right. So who you got in this match, man? We got Christian versus Daniel Garcia.
Dude, Garcia does nothing for me. Nothing at all. Like nothing. I think he's boring. I keep it on Christian. Keep it on Christian. I really don't.
Dude, he's the best heel in the business right now, man. He's so freaking over as a heel. It's ridiculous, man.
You got to keep it on Christian, then Edge is going to take it, right? Adam Copeland's going to take it.
Has to be, yeah. Real quick, we'll check in the chat. Big Daddy said, hey, yo, be checking in and out. Let's freaking go. Hoping for a solid event. Thanks, Big Daddy. Guys, I put the big link to Big Daddy's YouTube channel in there. Get in there, check it out. Also put a link for Boogie stuff in the description. Go check him out, as always, man. The OG of the TWC, man.
We gotta fix our schedules, man. I gotta stop streaming against you guys every Tuesday. Business is slowing down right now. Like when March hits, I'm pretty not very busy until fall rolls back around. But man, it's like Tuesday's what works for me. So I stream against you guys all the time.
Well, I talked to Frank about possibly moving it to like Monday night or something like that. just to like, make it easier. Because Tuesday, the days that everybody seems to stream hard on are Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Dude, Friday is a money night. Like, I don't typically stream on Fridays, but there was a couple of weeks where news hit, and I was like, let's go live on Friday. Some of our biggest shows, especially this time of year when things are dead for me. I don't know what it is. Like, is it because people are just sitting at home on a Friday night with nothing to do?
I think a lot of it. I think after COVID, Friday nights didn't. It's not like the night that like when we were younger, man, when we would just go out and do shit.
Yeah,
that's not what it is anymore. It's they sit at home and they watch YouTube or Netflix, and they stream, or they order freaking DoorDash or something like that. It's like touching grass is like a rare thing anymore.
I do not like the way my setup looks right now. I'm really disappointed with it. Really
dude, man, you got some more machines, man? Or is those the same ones? You just got shit in them?
I've got probably new ones since the last time I've been on. Still got NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat Legacy. I don't know if I had that. TMNT's on the end. I added the Pac-Man machine, and then I've got Golden Tee on the other side. I'm out of room, but we're looking to move, looking to buy a new house. And when we do, that's my rule number one. I need a bigger man cave so I can get more arcades.
Don't they? You can just get like you can just get like the upgraded software and just put a bunch of them in one, right?
You can, but it's like artwork to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like getting a slab. It's a comic book. You put in that slab, all of a sudden you frame it. All of a sudden it looks a little bit more special. I like it as a backdrop. It's nostalgia too, man.
Like, I'll tell you what, man.
People come over to sit down and play them.
Do you have the like the 2-man TMNT cabinet?
It's got four. It's got all.
Okay, yeah, it's got
kind of like NBA Jam. NBA Jam's got 4 joysticks. Turtles has 4 joysticks. The X-Men left to right beat 'em up game has 4. I want that one. That's the one I want next.
Yeah, like you talk about cabinets, man. Like I thought one of the most badass cabinets of all time was Marvel versus Capcom 2. With all the all the Street Fighter characters and all the X-Men and shit. Dude, that game was badass.
I think they're getting ready, or they may have already re-released it. I mean, they've already released it once. I think they're going to do it again in a bigger cabinet. Look at Matosito.
Here's the thing, man. Frank, unfortunately, his schedule, he got stuck working. He's going to try to get on here later. Hopefully he'll be able to make an appearance. But Boogie was cool enough to step in. And, yeah, we're going to do the best we can, man. Here's one thing, man. After 40 years, the Sting gets fooled by Ric Flair again. He might as well be wrestling's biggest fool. Here's the thing, man. Flair never gets you from when you're looking, man. He's always coming from behind, man. So, but like I said, if they do it right, man, like if he screws him and he loses, or if he screws him and he still manages to make it out, that's the best way to go, in my opinion. Like I said, you got to bring it full circle, dude.
So you want him to retain and then have a tournament? That's what you. That's
what I'd like. I'd like them to do something because, like, the C2, even though a lot of people crapped on it, man, that was a good tournament, and that really elevated. And even though most of the guys that were in it were some of their top guys, that's the whole reason why Swerve Strickland is in the position he's in right now. Swerve, like that tournament really raised Swerve's raised his stock, and going forward, they're supposed to put like fewer of the big guys in the tournament. Now that the tournament's established, they're supposed to put more of the mid card guys, or the guys that they're hoping to build up. That's the way that those tournaments should be used. Right now, man, I think the tag team division needs something big. They need something big to reignite the tag team division, and I think a tournament like that would do well. And like I said, one of the most popular tournaments in wrestling is the World Tag League. So, and I know that FTR wanted to be in the World Tag League and they couldn't. I know that the Lucha Brothers wanted to be in it and they couldn't because of the whole situation between New Japan and CMLL and AAA and all that shit. So just make your own, you know. Just make a C2 tag team version and just let them go. And I think I think that'll do a good job of revitalizing the tag division.
What do you think about the Bucks gimmick?
They needed to do something, man.
I agree. I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, I do too. I like, and the fact that like everybody was always bitching about those guys are using their clout to do this and they're doing that, and the EVP says that, and now they're just leaning into it. So why not
wrestle a different style, do a different? And what do they call the finisher now? Something with Tony Khan's name.
The Tony Khan driver.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? Like you said, lean into it, man. Play into it.
Yep. Hey, leg kick. What's up, brother? Appreciate you being here, man. Yeah, I dig it, man. Like, and here's the thing, man. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think the Elite are better when they're heels. Like Kenny, I think like that's when Kenny's star really rose, was when he was a heel. You know, when he was the leader of Bullet Club. Bucks have always been better when they're heels. Paige, I like the unhinged thing that's going on with Paige. I like the fact that he's not going full heel. He just hates Swerve so much he can't stand it. I
don't think he had a choice, man. The audience loves Swerve so much that Paige was screwed.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, during the C2, Swerve stock went through the freaking roof, man. And that's exactly what a tournament like that's supposed to do. It's supposed to take guys who are right there, who just need that next push to go to the next level. That's what those tournaments are supposed to be for. And that's what happened. And
you think he wins the belt tonight?
I think there's a good chance that he wins the belt. With Paige, I'd say it's a 50-50 chance that he takes it. Or like me personally, as much as I like Swerve right now, I would like Joe to retain, because I don't want I don't want it to be an interim champion, because that's what he's going to be.
He's transitional.
I know that. I know that, but I don't want that to be the case because he's too goddamn good.
Yep.
And here's the thing: you could push Swerve. Swerve's still a pretty young guy. You could push Swerve down the line. I'd like to see Joe retain and then drop it. Maybe drop it to Swerve at the next pay-per-view. Or I'd like to see Joe hold it until All In, and then drop it to Will Ospreay. And then I want
weird reaction he got too, right? When he came back on Dynamite, the crowd loved him until Don Callis came out. Then they're like, "Oh yeah, Will Ospreay's supposed to be a heel.
He ain't gonna be, dude. After tonight, he ain't gonna be with Callis, man.
There's no way. He's way too over. The fans love him, man.
Yeah, and that's what I mean, Malicito, about that tournament. They gave him a chance to shine, and he took it, man. He took the ball and he ran with it. But yeah, dude, like I want Swerve versus Ospreay. How bad?
Oh, that'd be money. That's a money match.
That's gonna be badass, man. And it's gonna happen too. You know it's gonna happen, because Ospreay always picks like the best people to have matches with.
It's so hard though. Like I was thinking, I was finishing up my basketball stuff and had the pre-show on, and it's like Jay White. Like, that dude's a main eventer. That dude should be in the title contention, but he's in the Bang Bang Scissor Gang, which is dumb to me. I couldn't care less.
I hate it, but I
couldn't care less.
I know for a fact that they're going to turn on him, and I think what they're going to do is they're going to end up. I think Tony's, because one thing that I have noticed in the last month or so is that Tony is starting to listen to people again, and people are telling us, dude, you don't need 2 trios championships, just combine them all into one. And I think that's what's going to happen. It's the Bullet Club Gold is going to take the freaking ROH trios belts, and they're going to merge them into one.
It's weird because I'm glad that Tony Khan bought Ring of Honor, and I wish you would do something with it, but it's just basically just AEW light. Like, you took people from AEW, you threw them in Ring of Honor, and then you got some left behinds that mean nothing. Ring of Honor just means nothing to me anymore. Ring of Honor is about the past, not the present. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't care less about the 6-man title, whatever they call it. They call them the trios titles there.
Trios titles, yeah.
I couldn't care less about that. I couldn't care less about anything in Ring of Honor. The only thing I care about is history, right? The history of Ring of Honor. And it's like you talking about Samoa Joe and how he deserves that right. He does. And Samoa Joe has not got the respect he deserves since he was in Ring of Honor, probably. Like,
probably not.
Where else did he get the respect? TNA?
No. I mean, he had one championship run in TNA, and it wasn't very long. Because no, he had 2 in Ring of Honor. One was short, and then he had a really long one.
You go watch his hour-long matches with Punk in Ring of Honor.
Oh God, dude, man!
The damn DVD's right here, dude. This is how much I love it. It's sitting right beside me. This DVD from ROH, 3 hour-long matches, and the shoot interview goes along with it. Those 3 matches are some of the best wrestling you'll ever see. Like,
those 3 matches are
probably good.
That's probably what really put him and Punk on the map as far as like bringing them to the notice of WWE. And I'll tell you what, man, his matches with hey, Frank checking in, hey, Boogie and Comic Book About greetings from Aaron and Moses. Appreciate it, brother.
Hey, shout out Dylan Elam. That's a Talking Balls listener. What's up, brother?
Yep.
Spread the word, man. Retweet it. Get on the Facebook group and say, get your asses in here. Get your asses in here.
You know, switching it back to Garcia here and Christian. Garcia had a chance to be something good when they were doing that whole thing with him and Jericho and Bryan Danielson.
Yep.
They had a chance I would have brought him into the Blackpool Combat Club, made a tag team out of him and Yuta, and just let those two develop there.
Instead, he's doing this stupid dance and irrelevant.
Yeah,
there's another Talking Balls listener. Good old. You know Nate Pruitt? Nate Pruitt is a Talking Balls guy. Comes on our fan call-in shows with a cowboy hat on. Immediately, everybody says, I didn't know you had JR here. So they forced him to change his name to good old Nate Pruitt. So you can see him there in his profile. You can see him there in his profile with the cowboy hat on.
That's awesome.
What's up, Nate? Good to see you in the chat, brother.
Yeah, appreciate you being here. All the guys from Talking Balls, man. I appreciate you guys being here and helping us out, man. But I think Garcia still has a chance to be something, man. But this shtick he's doing right now is just terrible.
Yeah,
it does nothing.
It's so
for me,
cringeworthy.
Man.
I hate it. Yep.
And in this match, I don't think he's winning. I think Christian's going to win, and I think it's going to because Daddy Magic is going to turn on him. I think Daddy Magic is going to turn on Garcia, and he's going to join Christian's little faction, which might be the best damn thing for him because, God, I hate this thing. Yeah, by God, he tore his head off. He literally broke him in half. Stone cold. Dude, I miss vintage JR, man.
Oh, he was so good.
He was so good. Dude.
I saw you going off on the Kevin Kelly thing.
Oh, that
I didn't see any of that. I didn't see any of that. So Kevin Kelly's not on Collision. I won't lie. I fast forward a lot of Collision. I fast forward a lot of Rampage.
Mm-hmm.
So Kevin Kelly's off Collision. He's
still on Collision. What they did is they brought in Schiavone, and he took over as lead commentator. The problem is when they brought Kevin Kelly over, Kevin Kelly is not a play-by-play guy. Kevin Kelly is one of those. He's kind of like JR was. He's a storyteller. You know what I mean?
Which is better than a play-by-play guy.
Which is
I don't need somebody to tell me the moves. Tell me a story.
Yeah, and that's what Nigel McGuinness is there for. Nigel's there to be the play-by-play guy and to provide some color commentary. Kevin Kelly is a storytelling guy, you know, and that's what made him so big when he was in New Japan. When they brought him over from New Japan, they tried to turn him into a play-by-play guy, and it wasn't really like. First off, they put him with Nigel, who's super green as a commentator. I like Nigel. Don't get me wrong. I think Nigel. And I think Nigel's going to be really, really good. And the two of them towards the end there, they were starting to kind of get a rapport together because they were only together for a couple of months, you know, and you're not going to build a rapport in like 2 weeks. So, but he was in there. I think the big reason why AEW turned on him so much is because he was Punk's choice. And as soon as that situation happened with Punk, and then that Tony Khan immediately started erasing everything about Punk. And
Punk was the best part about Collision.
Punk was the best part. Yeah, and the way he was booking it, him and Dax Harwood and Bryan Danielson were all the guys booking Collision. And
it was. I think it might have been better than Dynamite when they were booking it.
Oh, it was better than Dynamite.
Dynamite's the best show. Rampage is garbage. Rampage might as well be on YouTube. And Collision is hit or miss.
I don't know why they don't just turn Rampage into the women's night show. That would probably do better than the way
it is awful. It's
bad.
Awful.
Yeah, but what happened was after that situation happened.
I don't know. Daddy Magic just took out.
Yep.
What's his name? Kill Switch. She's bigger. She's bigger than he is.
Yeah, he's not a big dude. He's not a tall dude. And here he comes. Kill Switch is going to pop him in the. Dude, you can't even catch your freaking hand.
I was never a fan of them. Never a fan of 2.0.
Oh, 2.0?
Never.
He's a better talker than he is a wrestler. Dylan, the weird thing is man, when they asked Warner Bros. Discovery about Rampage, they said they were happy with it. That time slot that they got Rampage in, that's the kiss of death. That time slot is never good. for anything outside of like the big shows on mainstream television. But if it was me, man, like because they keep talking about wanting to do a women's show, dude, take that. It's an hour-long show. Make it the women's show. It'll probably draw better than it does right now. But the situation with Kevin Kelly is Kevin Kelly, he tweeted out some support for that movie. What was it? The movie about child trafficking that Jim Caviezel was in, Sound of Freedom. He tweeted out support for that because he's like, this is a serious problem, man. Child trafficking is something that needs to be addressed. And everybody crawled up his ass about it because it's a conservative movie, all that bullshit. And he's like, listen. And then people's like, there's inaccuracies. And he goes, it's a movie. He said, the message of it is what's important.
Let me tell you something. If you take the opposite stance of child trafficking or being a pedophile, I got questions about you as a human being. Yeah. Period. End of story.
But it's because they took it and they turned it into, he retained good. Christian keeps it. We talked through this whole match. So as much as I like Christian, dude, man, I was not looking forward to this match.
We do watch parties on my channel where we watch like a basketball game, baseball game. People are like, are y'all going to talk about the game? No. We're going to talk about everything but the game.
Yep. But anyway, but then, so then Ian Riccaboni, who I like Ian Riccaboni as an announcer too. He's a pretty good announcer too for Ring of Honor. He crawled up friggin' Kevin Kelly's ass about that shit. And Kevin Kelly was like, listen, if you've got a problem with me being against, child pedos, then that says more about you than it does about me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it started this back and forth between him and Ian Riccaboni. And then he also then Ian Riccaboni took a shot at him about his work. And he was like, listen, I'm the best damn announcer in the freaking business today. It's just, I'm not being used right.
I do like Kevin Kelly. You're not the best in the business. Just calm down. I do like Kevin Kelly.
I think he would be the best in the business if they would just let him do what he does best.
Him and Nigel. You don't need three people. Three people's a problem. Three people creates a problem. You need Kevin Kelly to be the straight-laced guy, Nigel to be the slightly heel guy, and let them play off each other.
Yeah, and let Kevin Kelly do what he does best, which is tell stories. Quit trying to shove him into the same blocks that you put Schiavone and Excalibur in. It's like he's not a play-by-play guy. Let him tell his stories.
What do you think about this? Bryan Danielson, Eddie Kingston. To me, if Bryan's on the way out the door, he doesn't need to win this. He needs to keep having matches that are fantastic, but he doesn't need to win.
I do think he needs to win this one because I think I don't think he's going to get a world title shot. I think this is his last chance to hold gold. And I also think that he's already done the job for Eddie twice. So I think he wins here tonight. And
what does he? If he wins this and then he has a bunch of 5-star matches with random challengers and then drops it. So is that the story? That's going to be how he goes out. He's going to win this and he's going to beat a bunch of dudes and then drop it, and that's going to be a career. It's going to be a wrap.
Well, that's
what's he got, a year?
He's got until I think September or October of this year.
Oh, so not even a year.
Not even a whole year, yeah. That's why I'm saying this is like
Eddie. I love Eddie.
Dude, as a character, like his in-ring work might not be the best, but he's really good at telling.
That's it.
Dude, he's really good at telling a story, and dude, he's freaking magic on the stick. He's so freaking over too, man.
There are so many dudes that can wrestle like unlike anybody else in the world.
Yeah.
But if you can't get over, if you can't talk, it means nothing. It means nothing.
Yep. You got to be able to connect a crowd.
And that's Eddie. That's
Eddie. He's the he's the king of the bums, man.
Got that gut coming out.
Dude,
he got that gut where the belt leans forward because it's on his stomach.
Dude,
don't matter, man. Don't matter.
Dude, I tell you what, man. Did you see his match with Tomohiro Ishii?
Where they beat the absolute hell out of each other.
I love it.
I love Ishii because that's all he does. He's the Japanese version of Eddie. He just beats the hell out of people. I love it, man.
He's this little fire plug dude that's just built like a
brick bowling ball. He's a bowling ball, man.
Dude, man, his matches, like when the the G1 comes around, man, he's one of my favorite people to watch in that because he always has just crazy matches with people and that shit. It's fantastic.
It's almost the same match every time, but it's still fun. This will be interesting. Yeah. This will be interesting because Brian's so technical.
Yep. Their last match was really good.
Yeah. Eddie always has good match. Like I forget, man, I've been so busy that it's I fast forward through so much wrestling. But Eddie, man, one of his recent matches on TV, I'm like, it's not very good. And then as you kind of get into it, it's like, all right, picking up. He always delivers, always.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game, man. Is to be entertaining. And Eddie is one of the most. Eddie he's got to be one of the most entertaining guys in the ring.
I love Brian's promo this week where he's like, oh, he's going to come in here, he's going to talk about the boom mic and this and that, and he's going to walk off. It's like, yeah, pretty much, but I still love it.
It's awesome. But it's just like, and the other thing too is like Eddie is the gatekeeper of AEW, man. Anytime somebody new comes in, the first thing that Eddie does is come out there and start talking shit. It's like, I want to fight. You know, like I'm surprised when Ospreay came out, it wasn't Eddie that he was going to be up against instead of Danielson. Because it's like, you think about it, every new guy that comes in and what's the first thing that happens? Eddie comes out and starts talking shit. But it's, dude, I remember like, I went back to like when he was in Ring of Honor and Ilya Dragunov was about to come over to WWE to NXT.
Mm-hmm.
And he had that match and Eddie comes out and kills him. And he's like, I'm tired of making stars. Dude, Eddie's fun as hell, man.
Best technical wrestler in the world?
Best technical wrestler in the world. Bryan Danielson said it's Zack Sabre Jr. now.
By the way, I love Zack Sabre Jr., by the way. He is the best technical wrestler in the world. I like Kyle O'Reilly because I like the way he blends MMA with wrestling. Mm-hmm. That's a style that's just a style that I love, and I think he does it better than anybody else in the world. Zack Sabre Jr. is more like British strong style.
Yeah,
give me Kyle. If I could watch one person wrestle all day, every day for the rest of my life, it'd be Kyle O'Reilly. And I don't even know what he's doing. He's dealing with is it diabetes that he's dealing with?
No, he had what was it? He had a really bad injury.
Doesn't he also have diabetes though too? He was trying to figure because it's like you're talking about one of the fittest dudes.
Yeah. See, his what was it? He had to have neck surgery.
Oh.
He had to have I think he had he had that neck fusion surgery. He had 2 vertebrae fused. And
he's so good, man. I saw him in my town. Like the dude, the dude that I broke in with now promotes in my town, and he had Kyle O'Reilly. He booked Davey Richards, and that's when Kyle O'Reilly was kind of his like protege or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was like I was like, Kyle O'Reilly's the man, which Davey Richards is the man too. If that dude had stuck with wrestling instead of, I don't know, saving lives and birthing babies as a paramedic, Davey Richards was freaking fantastic too. He had that. He was like the Dynamite Kid made over, which I think that was his hero. But did you watch much Davey Richards back in the day?
Not as much as I did O'Reilly and Roderick Strong.
Dude,
guys like that.
God, you got to go watch. You got to go watch Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards, the Wolves, when they were in Ring of Honor. That's one of the best.
That's what
I don't know though. That compilation and then the Red Dragon compilation from ROH.
Yeah.
Is that, and that's what pisses me off because I'm a DVD guy. I want to own the physical copy. If Tony Khan's going to buy Ring of Honor, have a streaming platform so people can go watch these, Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards matches or Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish matches. Red Dragon is they were one of the best tag teams in the world too.
Oh God, dude. Like you're talking about Kyle O'Reilly. I'm hoping he comes back before the end of Bryan Danielson's run. Because I want the two of them to have a match.
That'd be amazing.
Or like a series of matches. But yeah, Red Dragon, like I said, I'm hoping that they do something that causes a resurgence for tag team wrestling. Because supposedly that is one of the plans going forward.
Red Dragon?
Red Dragon needs to be in, dude. They need to be in the mix, man.
Bobby
Kyle
Fish
O'Reilly
is weird. His if you follow him on Instagram or Twitter, he is like almost always trying to put himself over, and I just don't think he gets the respect that he deserves.
He's such a mercurial guy, though. That's the thing. Like
he's terrible as a singles.
Yeah.
But
oh yeah, he's awful.
You put him with Kyle O'Reilly, he's the man.
Yeah, I'm desperately hoping that Red Dragon gets back together, man, because it needs to. Like that was one of the biggest fumbles I think AEW had was when they were together. But yeah, dude, like I would say right now the best technical wrestler in the world is Zack Sabre Jr. Bryan Danielson, you know, he passed the torch to him. But like you said, man, Kyle O'Reilly's really good. Dude, Chad Gable. Good Lord God Almighty, dude. That guy is so freaking good. And
he doesn't have the personality, though. I don't think. What was the tag partner's name?
Oh God,
when they were American Alpha. Yeah, when they were American Alpha, they were perfect together. It's kind of like Bobby Fish. Like Chad Gable's kind of like Bobby Fish. You don't do anything for me as a single guy, but when they were the American Alphas, they were freaking fantastic.
Yeah, well, here's the thing though. I do think Chad Gable has the ability to create a good character. It's just that they keep giving him dumb shit. You know, they had that stupid like Shorty G thing. Yeah, that like the Shorty G, and then Shorty G and all that.
When I was still on here, weren't we still doing the wrestling council together when the Shorty G thing happened?
Oh God, I think we were. Yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure bad. We were. But like, did you see like when he had that series of matches with Gunther? And they had that
amazing though.
Dude,
good Lord, man!
They had that video. They had the video package with Chad Gable. Dude, let him be that version of himself. Like he was just like, it was just him being himself, and he was way more over than he is with this stupid gimmick and shit. But yeah, dude, I don't know why. Like Gunther should be in the world title scene right now.
And you would think, like. You look at him when he was in PWG and overweight, and it's like, okay, I get it, WWE, whatever. Now he's freaking shredded, man. But how long is he still the Intercontinental Champion? I hardly eardly watched WWE.
Yep, longest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
So that's. Do you need to be the world champion when you've got that? Poor Honky Tonk Man's crying himself to sleep every night.
At this point, he's done everything he can with that thing, you know. And he's so dude. He's a freaking Marvel supervillain made flesh. That's what Gunther is. So
let him run, man. Let him run. Don't stop. I love the Roman Reigns run. Let's have long title reigns. I love it.
Oh, I do. Yeah, he's been the champion for well over like a year and almost a year. God, what is it? How long? Let me check and see here.
How long was Honky Tonk Man? I mean, his run was ridiculous.
Let's see. AC title reign. He beat Gunther is on 630 days right now.
What was Honky Tonk Man? A year?
Honky Tonk Man,
a little over a year, or was it longer than that? Year and a half, maybe.
Honky Tonk
Man. Longest champion of all time.
454 days. So he beat the Honky Tonk a long time ago.
Dude, I hardly ever watched WWE. I said I was going to watch it when Cody came over, but I really just watch him at WrestleMania, which that's a whole nother conversation.
The problem with watching WWE right now is that there's a lot of good shit, but they still do. Like, I think the last Raw, if I'm remembering, like the last Raw, the first hour and a half, there was 2 matches, and there's a grand total of like 15 minutes of wrestling.
It still has Vince's fingerprint all over it.
Yeah.
All over it.
Well, and I'll tell you what, man, some people got mad at her for saying that, but she's probably right. Ronda Rousey said, as long as Bruce Pritchard's there, Vince still has a voice.
Do you not think as long as Triple H is there that Vince still has a voice?
Oh, I guarantee you Vince is still calling them constantly, telling them to do shit.
Yeah.
Because even if he's not on the board or anything, he's still the top stockholder. So I guarantee you Vince is still put in people's ear. Now, I do think that they're doing more of their own shit. Goddamn, kicked him right in the back of the head. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Like Eddie's taking all these technical moves and stuff, and he's mostly just doing slaps and chops, like you said. This match has been entertaining as hell. This crowd's in it.
I love Brian. Brian, man, he's one of my favorites of all time. I love, like, you go back and watch his old Ring of Honor stuff. You watch his WWE stuff. You watch his AEW stuff. Dude, when he came out to the final countdown at Forbidden Door, that's when, like, man, that just gives me chill bumps. I watched that match against Okada. I don't know how many times. I bet I watched it 10 times. I think my wife walked in the living room one night. She's like, "You're watching this shit again." And I was like, "It just makes me happy, man."
And the fact that he did like the last 15 minutes of it with a broken freaking arm.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Are you serious?
I'm like, and my poor wife's sitting there. I'm like, "Watch right here. Watch. This is where he breaks it. Watch." God. But the entrance, man, dude. entrance music. Like, you give me that nostalgia of the final countdown, and I think Brian loved it. And I almost wanted him. I was hoping they would kind of go back to it after that, but it's like, it almost makes it more special that they didn't. It's like Punk when he wrestled MJF and came out to his old ROH music. That was freaking amazing.
Not just that, but it came out with the mist and the shorts and everything.
Yeah, the shorts, the gear, the triple X on the back. I've got that figure, the ringside collectibles of him and MJF with the dog collars on. That is an epic action figure, like one of the best.
Dude, that match was so good, man. Like, again,
it's Punk, one of my favorite matches in AEW history.
Not the most technical dude in the world, man. Not the most athletic, but goddamn, that dude was so good at telling a story in the ring.
Yep.
He still is, the problem is he just can't stay healthy.
God, I know, man. I hated that for him.
Yeah.
Like, the crap he pulled at AEW, yes, it's stupid, it's childish. But you notice he wasn't going to do that in WWE?
Oh, yeah. But
a couple of people in the crowd knew. A couple of people. There's one dude belting it out at word for word.
Oh, dude, especially that last part when he was on the ropes. You are one of us. Everybody in the crowd was chanting that. So they may not have all put it together immediately, but eventually they got it.
I didn't put it together out of the gate. I was like, what is this?
Oh, I did, man.
When it hit, I was like, okay.
As soon as the mist was there, and then that first strain of it, I was like, oh shit, this is.
And Excalibur's call on that was perfect. Punk is channeling that fire inside. Oh my gosh! And then, like, his call of Danielson's entrance at Forbidden Door was money too.
Dude, it's just like right now I'm watching this thing with Eddie. Just Eddie's facial expressions are like, it's like, yeah, keep hitting me, come on.
See, I think Eddie's going to win this match because Brian is pretty much all of the offense.
That's true.
Maybe Eddie gives a little comeback and then Brian wins at the end.
No, he's doing a comeback right now. Oh, there's that backhand, but he's nursing that arm though. He's going for the
snowplow.
Yep.
These two have chemistry, man. They have so much chemistry. Two different styles.
Yeah, actually, someone pointed that out, Dylan. That when Punk came out down the ramp, he was MJF was sitting on the bottom rope the way Raven did when him and Punk were facing off.
Dude, him and Punk, Punk talks about how much he learned from Raven in those in that feud.
Dude, you could tell, man. Friggin' MJF friggin' loves that dude.
One of my favorite, if you like shoot interview type stuff, RF video, even though he's a pedophile, like some of the stuff he put allegedly, let's not get the wrestling council shut down. Allegedly, is a pedophile, but he puts out good content like shoot interview stuff, and they do a series called On the Road. There's one with the Honky Tonk Man where you basically get in the car and you ride to the building. You watch him call the match. You watch the match. You hear it, see him after the match. And there was one with Raven, and he is like, his mind is just on another level, man. Like, I encourage you, if you go watch On the Road. If you want to pirate it, go pirate it. I don't care. On the Road with Raven. On the Road. I think there's one with Honky Tonk Man. There's one with Raven. There's one, man, I can't remember who all else, but it's such a good series. Such a good series.
You might be right, man. Eddie just took the Psycho knee and he didn't go down.
He's going to kick his effing head in, though.
Yep. Unless Eddie rolls him up here. He's like, F you. F you.
I don't know. I would like a roll up and then a kick out and then a back fist, then a 1, 2, 3.
If they're going to do it, it's going to have to be something like that. And now he's going to see right here's where Eddie could pin him.
I want to pin, false finish, 1, 2, kick out, then the back fist.
See, he's fighting him off here. But no, dude, I remember. Well, God, what was it? What was the show I was watching? I've been binging it for like the last couple of weeks, and Raven was on there. But it's all these old school guys talking about stuff back in the day. Like they had like it's like an hour long interview with Bobby Heenan back in 2002 before he got really sick, and he's talking about like, dude, I didn't really, dude. There was a lot of dudes like he just was not, man. Bobby was such a brilliant mind for the business end of wrestling. Obviously, he was incredibly creative, but the business end of it, that's what mattered to him more than anything. And guys that just couldn't get it in the business or like that, he was just like, can't stand those guys. Or guys that he thought were selfish. Like he thought he was talking about Bruiser Brody, talking about how selfish Bruiser Brody was when it came to like moving through the territories and things. And I was like really shocked by that because that's like a complete opposite of what I usually hear about him. But like as much as he talks shit about Hogan, he friggin' like Hogan was like amazing for the business and everything, and he's like he just glows about him. I was like, what, dude? It's such a complete 360 from the character he played.
You have to say that about Hogan because Hogan, he wasn't a wrestler. It was all about, and some people, I mean, you argue right time, right place, right? You got the body, you're 6'6", 300 pounds, chiseled, but and his Hogan's storytelling was next level.
Hogan was
dog
like,
crap as a wrestler, like what boom boom boom, fire up, come back, drop the leg, 1 2 3, go home. Like
3 moves.
Here we go.
Half and half. Oh, he came through it. Dude, he landed exactly the same way. What are you talking about? Dude, look at this crowd getting on their feet for this match, man. Like I said, Eddie knows 3 moves. This is the peak of it, man. This is
so much better. So much better than that opening match. This is so good.
Yeah.
One thing I wish they would lay still, like that's something Kevin Nash said one time in a seminar, was if it's a double down, don't move. Don't move. Lay there. Don't move a muscle. The crowd will come up, and then you come up.
Yeah, when you start like stirring and showing signs of life.
Yeah, like you're moving around at 2, 3. No, don't move. Don't move.
Yeah. Eric B, what's up? Coming by Boogie Bentley. Appreciate you being here, man. Molly says that Hogan can make you believe, and that's what made him great. Dude, Hogan was just such a good showman. That's what made him awesome.
I had to take my Andre Funko Pop to the next level. I got the Hogan Andre WrestleMania 3 Funko Pop. I'm not giving that away, Maldacito. Not giving that away.
Dude, that's gonna be like it'll be 15 years from now. Hey, anybody want this friggin' Andre the Giant Funko Pop?
Maybe I'll be like Mike S. Miller. Maybe I'll be like Smiller. Maybe I'll burn it.
Oh my God.
My kids will be in the background saying, Daddy, that's my Andre Funko Pop.
Oh,
there comes Eddie fighting back. One arm.
Is he gonna put him in the corner and do the super chops? Another Psycho knee. Is this where he's gonna dodge it? Yep. Or
left arm clothesline. Love it.
Yep. Here comes the power bomb.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh!
Damn. Called it, man.
I just didn't see Brian winning, man. I don't see the benefit of it.
The reason I said it was possible is like I don't think he's going to be in a world title shot anytime soon, so I don't know what kind of belt he's going to be able to hold.
See, but I think he's just going to go run the gauntlet and put everybody else over. I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to have great matches, put everybody else over, and then he'll ride off into the sunset. That's what I think.
Wouldn't shock me. I'm gonna see this guy.
No, no, he's mad at me. Now he's mad at me.
Come on, man. But dude, I don't mind it, dude. Eddie's so freaking over the way he is right now. The only thing I do think is like he needs to, like those other 2 championships. They're not doing anything for him. So let somebody else take those.
I thought they were doing something to combine them, and it's like
that's what I thought.
Coming out with all 3.
Yeah, I thought that's what was happening, but that's not the case. So Eddie's basically they're like he's the first Triple Crown champion in AEW, and I'm like, okay, but one of those titles is in AEW. One of them is New Japan. So it's like, okay, but it's I get it, but I just think I let him keep the Continental Classic belt and get rid of the other 2. Put those on somebody else and let them do something with it. The other thing too is, man, you got to stop putting Ring of Honor shit on freaking AEW TV.
I agree.
The way it is right now, man, there's no reason to pick up Honor Club to watch Ring of Honor because most of the belts get defended on AEW television. So, and I know that like you said, like the whole thing is Tony was trying to find a TV home for AEW for Ring of Honor first, and now I think what's happening is they waited until after the Warner Brothers Discovery waited until they didn't want to sign anything with AEW as far as like streaming and everything's concerned until they got everything secured with the NBA. That was their primary concern, was like securing their streaming rights and stuff with the NBA. And now that that's done, now the AEW stuff is going to happen. So I think
you should have just left Ring of Honor the way it was. Nobody was watching it as it was. Uh-oh.
What's going to happen here?
It's weird because I get weird vibes from like Brian wants to be that respectful competitor, but Blackpool Combat Club is not that.
Well, they're heels, yeah. I do think that they're going to turn on him though before he leaves.
See, that's not Blackpool Combat Club. That's Brian. That's the real Brian Danielson getting in the way of storytelling.
Yeah. But I think that he's doing that because he is going to be done soon.
Oh, he about blew out his knee jumping off the apron there.
Yeah, I know. He's only got about like 6 months left, so.
Dude, that you know how much that sucks to see a guy look at Sting. He's like 85 years old out there. He's not in his prime. Brian is in his prime. He could still go with anybody in the world. But like, what would you do? What would you do if you had all the money you needed? I would not be wrestling. I would be with my family. I would have all the comic books in the world, all the movies I wanted, all the video games I wanted, and I would just disappear. That's what I would do.
His thing is he wants to, and like Tony Khan has already said that if anything happens to him, they need to have Brian Danielson run the company. I think he's trying to transition this to more of in behind the scenes,
which he would be great at. I mean, he would be great at that.
Yeah, and I think that's the plan. I think once he's done, he'll still show up every once in a while. Like he'll be a part-timer. He'll do matches every now and then, but he's not going to be anywhere near what he was. He's not going to have a full schedule or anything like that, and he's going to transition to more of a behind-the-scenes role. Basically, he's going to do what Cody was going to do when Cody hit, like I think Cody said when he hits like 40 or so, he doesn't want to be a full-time performer anymore. So he's basically doing the same thing. The thing is like he's so freaking good at everything. Brian Danielson is, man. Like I don't know why Tony doesn't lean on him more for creative. Well, I do know why. It's an ego thing. But this is a dude right here that they need to do something. They need to give this guy a personality or something.
Don't you think Cody's going to come back to AEW? Don't you think he's going to win the World Championship and then leave WWE? I think that was the whole plan.
I think he's gonna. Well, it depends, because I think they said something about he may have signed an extension on his contract.
Oh.
I think here's the thing. We all know, and they tried to deny it, but they finally came out and admitted it, that Cody was supposed to beat Roman last year. He was supposed to beat him at WrestleMania. It was such a huge moment that he was going to be, dude. In that moment, he would have been the next John Cena. That would have made him that would have made him from a star to a megastar. And Vince killed it, because we all know Vince doesn't want megastars anymore.
So dumb.
And Vince killed it.
They botched that entire story. They botched it this year. They botched it this year. And then now it's Damage Control. And it's like, who cares? I love Cody, man. I love Cody. And they botched it this year again. I love The Rock. I love The Rock, but I don't need to see him wrestle Roman Reigns. And so then it's like, well, let's call an audible. And now Rock's going to be a heel. And it's like, y'all screwed all
I think what's going to happen is he's only going to be a heel for a little bit. Roman's going to turn on him because they're going to lose that tag match. And Roman's going to turn on him. And then The Rock's going to be the reason why Cody ends up winning, because he's going to come out and he's going to stop the bloodline from screwing Cody over again. And then we're going to get Rock versus Roman, probably like SummerSlam or something like that.
This match this should be on the pre-show. Could not care less.
The thing about this match that I don't understand. Actually, I do know and understand what this was. Politicking is what this was. Freaking, this match was supposed to be a big man match. Like I've said it before and I'll say it again. Tony Khan sucks at booking big men. And they were trying to change that this year. They built Hobbs up. They did a pretty good job of building Hobbs up. Brian Cage has been on TV more, and they were trying to do big men right. And they were going to do a big man match, but freaking Chris Jericho didn't have a match at the show. He wasn't doing anything, and he got pissed. And he went to Tony Khan and he said, you need to change this so that I could have a presence. And that's what happened, because they said, oh, we changed it because of injury. But all the guys that were involved in the freaking the big man match, they're all still in the friggin' match. So who got hurt? And I'm like, this is bullshit. It's Jericho was pissed because he wasn't on the pay-per-view. So it's stupid, man. Malacita said, honestly, don't care about Cody's story anymore. There's a lot of people that feel that way, man. And that's because, like Boogie said, WWE fumbled the ball because of Vince, because Vince is a dumbass. Vince doesn't want.
Last year, my family, we booked a cabin for the weekend. And I was like, I've got to watch WrestleMania because Cody's going to finish the story. And I was so pissed. I was like, what a waste of time and energy to watch this nonsense.
And the thing is even though he's going to win this year, and it'll be a big pop. He'll become the face of the company for however long he's going to be there.
Not the same.
It's not going to be,
especially when I know that you audibled. This is not. You were going to do Roman versus The Rock only because everybody started booing The Rock. You're like, oh shit, we gotta fix this now. Fix this now, Triple H.
Yeah, it's basically they pulled a Mark Wade, but yeah, no, dude, I'm not giving.
Look at that little cyber frog up there. Where's he at?
Woot. He's in there.
There he is.
Yeah, let me.
He's right up there. Look at that little cyber frog up there. Cute little cyber frog. I wish I wanted to drop in earlier because I know I'm going to leave early tonight, and we can't talk about Comicscape drama. There's so much stuff I want to talk.
Oh my
to my friend Bob about that's not wrestling that I don't want to talk about on air. Like we got to get together sometime and talk about Comicscape drama off air. There's
dude, let me know.
Much stuff to just. We need to do a wrestling council show or something, and I need to pop in like 30 minutes early, or dude, like when we can talk for like an hour afterwards. But tonight, I know I'm going to go to bed way before the show ends. It's like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff I want to talk about.
Dude, I'm going to put it this way. Some of it I understand because, like, here's the thing. I'm not in the green room with those guys. I don't hear but I do pontificators, and Art's in there, Todd's in there, Rob Hunter's in there, Clint's in there, and they hear more stuff than I do. So I know where some of it's coming from, but I'm gonna tell you what, man, a lot of it just seems like schoolyard bullshit.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I'm the same
man.
way. People in the chat are like, "What do you?" With not a whole lot of people watching, but they're like, "What are y'all talking about?" It's like, trash cast. I'm watching it. I'm watching it every night, though. I'm watching. So, shout out Ethan. People are watching.
Yeah, dude. It's like a car crash, man. You can't look away.
And then I'm like, am I gonna back Yara or not?
Right here. This right here. This is what the match should have been. These 4 guys right here. Cage, Archer.
I like Archer with the cult dudes, whatever their names are.
Yeah.
That's a good trios tag team.
Yeah. This match right here is what should have been. This is the match that should have been. These freaking dudes right here. All the other dudes, no reason for them to be there.
Which is probably why this spot's happening.
Well, yeah. And because Tony got called out. He was like, he said that you changed it because of injury. None of the guys that were involved in it are injured. So what are you doing? And I'll tell you what, man, what they've been doing with Wardlow the last couple of weeks, that's exactly what they should have been doing with him from start. Just have him come out here and say, this is the way you guys have been treating me is bullshit. I'm going to kill everybody now.
What do you think about Undisputed Kingdom?
They dropped the ball. I think they dropped the ball on them really hard. Those guys, they should have been booked. They should have come out and killed everybody. If you really wanted them to put them over as the big bad in AEW, because they're the guys that took out MJF.
They feel like a B team, even though I like them.
Oh, dude, all the guys involved in it are super talented.
Yep,
but they
feel like it feels like the Pinnacle, right? Like the Pinnacle should have been the 4 Horsemen, and I bought a Pinnacle shirt, and then they were dead before I ever wore the shirt. I bought an Undisputed Kingdom shirt. I feel like they're going to be dead before I ever wear the shirt.
Yeah, I think they've already dropped the ball with them. I think, for starters, they dragged that devil shit out way too damn long. Way too damn long. But now that they,
I love the reveal. If it had been earlier,
yeah, if it had been like 2 months earlier, it would have been much better. Because the problem is everybody built that shit up in their minds, and that whenever you do that,
it was Jungle Boy.
Yeah, I never.
So many people saying Jungle Boy.
I thought it was going to end up being multiple people.
What sucks is Adam Cole getting hurt kind of derailed all of it.
But they still could have done it a lot sooner and a lot better. And I'll tell you what, the stupid Adam, God, I hated that shit. Oh,
I love Roderick Strong, but again, I love ROH Roddy. I love NXT Roddy. I don't love Adam Roddy.
Oh God, man, I could not handle that freaking. That whole.
Oh wow, am I Hollywood?
No, I clicked on the wrong one. I can't handle that stupid Adam shit. I wanted to scream every time they were doing it. I was like, this is dumb. This dude should be being put over as a killer.
Madison won a shirt when the OG show blew up. If you all knew the behind the scenes stuff, man, it's so weird.
Yeah.
All the drama behind the original crew, like,
I am still confident that one day we are all going to get back together, man.
Never going to happen. But I never thought that me and Antonio would reconcile.
What I'm saying, man.
But dude, it was the funniest thing is all of my success on YouTube. Antonio told me from day one, he's like, dude, you need to change your YouTube channel to the Talking Balls Network or to Talking Balls, and everything else needs to be secondary. And I was like, no, I want it to be a blend, whatever. And then I changed it to Talking Balls, and I blew up after that. And it's like I'm so glad that me and Antonio has always been a friend, always.
Yeah.
Like, you've always been a friend. You'll, I'll never stream with that son of a bitch again. So that's never going to happen.
I still hold out hope.
Somebody clip this. All 11 of y'all watching, clip it.
I still hope that one day we'll work it out.
It'll never happen. Never going to happen. I didn't
Never say
never,
man.
I didn't know that me and Antonio would. It was. I don't even remember what it was. I think it was when I think I hit a milestone with Talking Vols, and I tagged all of you guys, and I even tagged Yule in it, and then that led to me and Antonio talking, and we kind of buried the hatchet. But it's weird because I remember when the drama with Antonio happened. I was on vacation. I was with my family in Orlando when that big blow up happened, and it was like, dude, this is hard.
All that shit broke my heart, man. I'm telling you. God damn, dude.
The funniest part about it is, though, it's always been me and you, right? It's like yep. I went to Antonio first and then Yule, and then Antonio's like, oh, I know a guy, Comic Book Bob, get him on. I'm like, I love Bob. And then it's like me and you were ride or die from the first day you came on the show. And then it's like me and you trying to been babysit dudes ever since then.
I know that, a lot of it is, personalities clash and things like that. The thing is, I look at it and I'm like, I know there were mistakes made about a lot of it. A lot of it I feel like was just people misunderstanding each other. Like that's a big part of what happened with you and Antonio, was just miscommunication. But I felt largely responsible for that, because the thing that kind of pushed it over the edge was when I made that suggestion that we focus it on one channel, that we focus that the Wrestling Council will have a home on one channel, and then we promote it at one place. That way everybody knows where it is.
If we had all stayed together and done that, it would have been better for the channel.
It would have.
It would have.
Yeah. The only reason this channel hasn't grown is because I haven't had the time to be able to put into it, which is something I'm trying to work on. But I've got the connections. I've made some pretty good connections outside of here to help make it grow and everything. I just got to have the time to do it. And like this situation with my dad getting sick and everything, now that that's resolved, I can focus on it a little bit more. But I really think
in itself too, when you're dealing with 4 people, and it's like, okay, just imagine that we're doing that, and I start making, this is what happened with Talking Vols. I start making videos every day, and I'm making news and drama videos, and the channel starts blowing up, and it's like, well, I'm still here doing live streams. You owe me money, Boogie. You know what I mean? It's like, it becomes, when you start making money, it really becomes drama.
I worry about that. But that's the like I know that Frank's not going to do that. Like I've known Frank for, Jesus Christ, 35 years, 30 years at least. So, but the more people you have with that, the more drama that can cause. So, but we'll get there someday, man. But like I said, man, I'm an optimist. Maldacito,
he wants Andre.
Wait, Andre, look.
How about this, Maldacito? Maldacito, DM me your address. I'll send you Andre. DM me your address on Twitter. I'll send you Andre.
Yeah,
100%.
But yes, Antonio, he wasn't able to come tonight because he's with the wife and everything. So
I wish he would have come on.
It's what though, man. Like I get it. That's she's his wife. She got to come first, man. But the fact that we're all actually talking again is like a huge step. And like we were talking, like he was posting stuff about Brand 2 and like the covers and everything. And I was talking to him about that. That just brought back like the times when we would all just like after the show, we would just start talking about freaking comics and stuff.
We'd be on here for an hour. Like,
oh my God,
the Wrestling Council destroyed me because I had to be up at 5 o'clock the next morning, and we would be up till midnight just talking. I'm like, God bless. And now it's my Tuesday nights. I play video games, but I don't have to be up at 5 o'clock because I don't work a real job anymore. But it's like all I do is YouTube. That's it. Like that's
your job now, man. So it's it's a little bit different.
But I still have kids, and they get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, God, please let me sleep. I need to sleep.
It's like, hey, I'm just gonna homeschool your kids from now on. Now, let me ask you a question. What do you think about Lance Archer, dude? Do you think that they kind of dropped the ball with him?
I wish they would make him the leader of the cult group that I was talking about earlier. Like,
Yeah.
I like those guys. I think they're good. I think they're the B team. Make him the singles guy. Make them the tag team. Let him be the voice. I always thought it was weird that they put Jake Roberts with Lance Archer because he doesn't need somebody to talk because he can talk.
Yeah.
Let him be the leader of that group. But dress like what was it? Was it Collision, Rampage, something they all tagged up together? Dress alike.
Yeah.
Lance Archer needs to put on white pants and become a member of the cult and roll with it, man. The three of those guys are a perfect fit.
Yeah, the Righteous dude. I've always liked the Righteous. Vincent's always been like people. They say that he's like he's a knockoff of Bray Wyatt. I was like, dude, Vincent was around before Bray Wyatt,
and he was best friends with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, they were really good friends. In fact, when they brought Bray back, they actually went to WWE. WWE was trying to sign them to be part of his faction. They like the whole they had that whole thing with like he kept tweeting out the 7 and all that stuff. They were going to be part of that, and Vincent was going to be Uncle Howdy.
Well,
that was the original plan.
The other dude was in WWE developmental. Like
Dutch.
He's done, he's done all kinds of like shoot interviews and stuff. He's a weird dude, man. He
is weird.
He is a weird guy. Like, if you watch any the shoot stuff, he's weird. He's a weird person.
But he's a freaking beast in the freaking ring. I'll tell you that.
Oh
much.
yeah,
he's
I love him. I love
perfect
those
henchman.
Guys. Yeah, put those two guys with Lance Archer. Let him be the lead guy. Put him in all white. Put him in a suit. Put him in an all white suit, and let him come out with those guys and make it a cult. Like go down that cult road. I would love it. I think it would be great.
I don't know why they don't bring in. Well, I do know why they don't bring in the other Dark Order guys because they turned them into a joke.
No, it's been a nightmare ever since.
Ever since Brody died, yeah.
Yep, ever since it's been a nightmare.
But basically I would make like Archer like Brody Lee was. He was like he dressed in suits and everything. Was like comes out and he kills people.
Yep.
But
I forgot.
This I'll tell you what.
Match till just now.
Yep. And
it's gonna be a double tap.
It's gonna be
No,
or Wardlow's gonna knock them both off. Yep, here comes Christian Cage. Yep. Dude, I tell you what, man, I'm at the point now where I'm just like I'm overhooked, man. He's got a lot of possibility, but he's too small to be murking all these people like this, and he's got no personality.
That's it.
He's got no. Here's the thing, though. I like the dude. I think like as a junior heavyweight or something like that. I think you could really run this dude, but he should not be killing guys twice his size, and he needs a freaking personality. He doesn't have any freaking. He just stands there and just monotone as shit. It's like, come on, man. Either that or put him with have his dad come out and talk for him, for God's sake. It's like he's got a good moveset and he looks good, but he's too small. He's too light. He needs to put on he needs to get on some gear is what he needs to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
He needs to get on some gear, put on about 20 pounds of muscle, and just turn into like a fire plug little bastard like his dad.
His dad was short, but his dad was thick.
His dad was built like a brick shithouse. He's fueled by potato chips. Yeah, dude, I know that every freaking thing is him eating a bag of potato chips or something. But no, I'm like I was really high on Hook when he first showed up. I was like, this kid, in the right place, like I said, he puts on about. You should do what Dante Martin did. Dante Martin was kind of thin and everything. He's put on about 20 pounds in the last year or so. But yeah, if he put on like another 20 pounds, dude, as cut as he is, man, if he had 20 pounds of muscle in him, he'd look like a freaking. Here comes the wizard.
What was that?
It's he pulled one of the things. Yeah, thing from this fog machine.
I did like Mark Briscoe going for the pyro. I thought that was fun.
Dude, that's another dude that they dropped the ball on. Dude,
I feel like they're trying to build him back up, though. I feel like they're trying to build him back up.
I think they finally are, but they really should have when there was that series of matches he had with Joe for the TV title. He should have won that, and that should have been his first singles title. because that was the first belt that his brother held.
It's kind of sad though. It's like
yeah,
he's only on TV because his brother died. It's like y'all dropped the ball. TNT, you dropped the ball.
Oh God, I'll never
it's
forget.
Like, oh, we'll let him on TV now because his brother died.
Yeah, it's so stupid, man. It was one dude. It was one guy and it was before Zaslav too. Because after Zaslav got in there, he didn't give a shit. That's a good move. Here comes Larcher. Gonna freaking choke slam the shit out of him and kill him. Oh, well, now he's just gonna take his head off. But it's because as soon as Zaslav got in there, he didn't care. And that's when they put unfortunately, it was after Jay died. And so we never got to see, because we should have, at least one of those matches that they had with FTR should have happened in AEW.
Some of the best tag matches ever. That dog collar match, all 3 matches were great.
Oh God, all of them.
Now to see what was talking about. What is he talking about? Who's not ready?
He said that he didn't think that Mark was ready.
Mark's been having singles matches forever. Mark's ready.
I think he meant personally after his brother died. I think that's what he means.
Oh,
that he wasn't ready to be on TV after his brother died.
I got that.
I mean, when I say they dropped the ball, I'm talking about they dropped the ball before Jay died. I'm talking like when they first started.
The Briscoes should have been on TV.
Yep, they should have been on AEW. Wardlow wins. That's exactly who I thought was going to win.
I don't know what was with the rape choke on the pin, but okay.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the way Wardlow should have been booked.
What was it, the third match, and we're an hour and 15 minutes in?
Yeah. Let me see here. So yep, Chris Jericho. So that's done. So next is probably going to be FTR versus BCC.
Oh, this will be fire. This will be good.
I'm actually surprised they had the TNT match on
Orange Cassidy. This will be good. This will be good too. I think these two will pair up good.
They need to take that belt off Pockets though. I
think they're going to tonight. I think Roderick Strong is going to win it tonight.
I hope so. Because here's the thing, I like Orange Cassidy as a performer, but he's not doing that belt any favors, and that belt's not doing him any good. He doesn't need it. And the only reason he's got it is because Phoenix got hurt. So it's like, you take it off and put it on somebody that I wanted. Like I know Miro's been hurt since September supposedly, but. Like if they had put that belt on Andrade instead of Pockets, I really think Andrade would have stayed in AEW. But they just didn't do anything with him.
Man, he is such a good wrestler, but yeah, they didn't do anything. Like he was irrelevant.
Yeah, they did. They just started to do something with him right before he left, because they made him. He was part of the C2, and they had that little feud with the House of Black. But they didn't before that, man. They didn't do shit with him. So, and it was just like too little, too late.
What is with the?
I have no idea.
You couldn't find a rope, so you just put on a shower curtain. Like, what are you doing, Roddy?
What is he? Is he wearing a mask? Dude, is that Andrade's mask?
I think it is.
What the hell? What the dude? If that's
it, really looks like that's his mask.
That's weird. If that is it, that's weird. That is really weird. What the hell is this supposed to be? Are they poking fun at something, or
that robe is awful?
Then the announcers are saying too, they're like, I don't understand what this is.
I don't know what that's not Andrade's mask. I don't know what he's doing.
What the freaking hell? It's a bike mask.
He looks like Taskmaster. He looks like a generic Taskmaster.
What the hell? Is that, dude? If that was supposed to be Taskmaster, because I know sometimes these guys do like cartoon, like comic.
That's what it looked like. Generic Taskmaster.
It looked like a bad Taskmaster, and if that's the case, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
I mean, it looked like straight out of Black Widow. I'm just saying.
Jesus, God, dude, I actually watched that piece of shit for like.
It could have been so good. The opening was fire. I love the opening of that movie.
That movie,
like if they playing on the child trafficking and all that stuff, it was dark. And then it's like you should have played on the dark side of it.
Yeah, if they had done that movie like 5 years before Endgame, if they had done that like back when people were saying they should do a Black Widow movie and they were like, no, we're not gonna, and then Wonder Woman came out and they go, oh shit, I guess it would work. They did that. If they did that and they did the Red Room storyline, freaking, have you ever read the Red Room storyline?
Yeah, that's what they should have played into.
That's what they should have done, and that would have been freaking dope as shit.
And now in 2020, 2023, 22, whatever it was, play into child trafficking, that would have been a dark ass movie, and it would have been so good.
They didn't want to do it though, because
I'm so far behind on the MCU. Like Black Panther 2 sucked. I can't get into anything. I can't get into any of it.
I haven't watched. Like I did finally watch the Marvels. I watched it so that other people wouldn't have to. And I had a free ticket.
It's got to be awful, right?
It was terrible, dude. It was legitimately just like the special effects were not great, but they weren't terrible. Actually, the young girl who played Miss Marvel was the best part of the movie because she actually had a personality. The rest of it, but the story was freaking dumb. And here's the thing: when you do a movie and you have a MacGuffin in it, like we can't use our powers because when we do, we switch places and stuff. Okay, that's fine. If you do that and you follow whatever the rules you set for the movie, like time travel, I don't care what the rules are as long as you abide by the rules that you make. Okay, halfway through the movie, they threw the rules out the window, and it's like they're using your powers. Why aren't they switching places? And it's like the villain was generic as shit. Boring, stupid. There was just dumb. It's just dumb shit through the whole movie.
I think for us, for our age, we'll never see good comic book movies again. I think it's over. I think the MCU peaked with Endgame, and we're over. We're done. I think I
had some hope. I held out some hope for friggin' James Gunn. The more I hear about the shit he's doing, the worse I feel about it.
I just don't care, man. And what sucks is me and my oldest daughter, that was our thing, was going to MCU movies. And then we kind of fell behind, and then we tried to watch Black Panther 2, and I said, if you want to watch this,
so bad.
I was like, if you want to watch this, you can. This is awful. And she's like, I really don't care about this. It's like, I don't think we've watched the movie together since, and it sucks. I'll watch Fantastic Four when it comes out.
Yeah.
I'll give it a chance.
I saw that, Frank. We got to talk about it, man. SummerSlam's in Cleveland this year. So we might go.
What month? August?
SummerSlam. So it's in let's see here. Slam.
Probably August.
2024. Location and date. Stop. I think it's August, yeah. August 3rd. But yeah, the thing is like I was I had some hope for friggin' James Gunn. Hopefully, because I like the Guardians movies, man. Even the second one, which wasn't great, was still better than most of the shit.
I liked almost every MCU movie prior to Endgame. By the way, August 3rd. That's before football season starts. I'm just saying.
Hey, you want to fly up and go to SummerSlam?
I would never fly. I would drive. I'm lazy. I'm not lazy.
I was gonna say, if you're lazy, you fly. If you're not, you drive.
I'm cheap. I'm not lazy. I'm cheap. I can be in Cleveland in a reasonable amount of time. But would you all Cleveland? You all are in Cleveland, right? Y'all would just
right outside of Cleveland.
Y'all would drive from home.
Yeah,
I would get a hotel room.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we were going to do something like that, man, we would make like a thing out of it, and we'd all get a hotel room in downtown Cleveland, just go to some places down there and shit.
Dude, what is it? What'd you say? August 3rd?
August 3rd, yeah.
We should do it. I want to do it. Be awesome.
That would be badass as hell, man. Go to the
Get
Rock
Antonio
Hall.
to go. Antonio would never go.
Oh man,
Dude, me and my wife made a trip up through there. We went to Cedar. Is it Cedar Point?
Oh yeah.
We went to Cedar Point. We went to the NFL Hall of Fame. We and we went to a Cincinnati Reds game. We made a big ass loop.
Yep. Dude, Cedar Point. I haven't been to Cedar. Goddamn, I haven't been to Cedar Point in a long time. Frank goes there every year. He gets the year pass. But I need to go, dude. I haven't been there in forever. It's awesome though, man. Cedar Point's got it's like one of the best roller coaster parks in the entire world. There's a ton of shit.
I've not been there in so long that we use MapQuest. And we got to the final point of MapQuest and we were like, what the hell? And it just ended. And we went in the gas station. The dude's like, let me guess, you're trying to get to Cedar Point? We were like, yep. He's like, yeah, MapQuest is wrong. You need to take a left here. It'll take you right into the parking lot. It's like he said every day, all day, people come in here asking, how do we get to Cedar Point?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. People come from all over the world to go there.
August 3rd would be awesome.
We'll check into ticket sales and everything, see what it's going to cost. We'll set it up. I'll be down for that.
We could sit in the nosebleeds
and
just hang out. We got to do it.
All right. I'll talk
Antonio's never going to do it. He's never going to do it. I'll drive up by myself. Me and Antonio, I can't drive. Like if I drove down to meet him, it would add like 3 to 4 hours on my drive. So I don't know. He's never going to do it though. I know he's never going to do it.
Oh, I mean, we'll see. We'll talk to him about it.
I was telling my wife tonight, I was like, yeah, Antonio's not coming on. He's like, yeah, he's living that newlywed life. I was like, exactly. Exactly.
This has been a pretty good match so far. I mean, dude, he's so underrated, man.
Yeah, he's one of the best, man. Again, Ring of Honor, PWG, so good.
Yeah. SmackDown in Memphis on the 15th. Thinking about taking my lady. Dude, do it, man. Dude, going to live shows it's different than watching it on TV, man. It's so much more fun. You just feed off the energy in the crowd and everything.
Our little guy that's in the house now. I'm like, every time I watch wrestling, he's like, "Who's the bad guy? Who's the bad guy, Daddy? Who's the bad guy?" I'm like, "That's the bad guy." He's like, "All right, okay, I'm pulling for this guy." And I'm like, "You want to go see wrestling live?" He's like, "What's that?" I think it would blow his mind. I think it would.
Oh man, dude, I can't. I like that would be that dude. That's making some memories right there, man. Every time I've seen someone bring a kid. When they go to a wrestling match, the kids just it's like they're in friggin' Neverland, dude. Their eyes are just like bugging out of their head.
Dude, my youngest daughter, she's almost 16 now, and when she was little, she loved Bayley, Sasha Banks. Like she was probably, I don't know, early elementary school when Bayley, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, all those were coming up. She loved them. And it's like we took her to a couple of live shows. And I remember one specifically. I was just going to take her. My wife wasn't going to go. It was just me and her. We're going to go. She got strep throat. And I'm like, are we still going to be able to go? She's like, Dad, we're going. We're going. she had strep throat. And me and her went. She had a Bayley shirt on. And we went and watched it. And she loved it. She loved it. Like one of her first wrestling shirt was a Daniel Bryan shirt it was the goat with the two fingers pointing up, like the goat cartoon on it. Like she loved it, man. We went and watched them in Knoxville at Thompson Bowling. We went to UT Chattanooga and watched it live. She loves it, man. Loved it. Now she's grown out of it. So the little guy's my only hope at this point.
Yeah, dude, man, get him into the friggin' wrestling. Get him into comics, man. The good shit.
Oh, he loves some Spider-Man. He's always like he's like there's Miles. Where's Peter Parker? I want Peter Parker, Daddy. Where's Peter Parker? He knows the difference between Peter Parker and Miles. He likes the Hulk. He likes Batman. Doesn't really care for Superman.
Well, Superman's different, man. He's like they like the more dynamic guys.
Spider-Man's probably he likes the turtles too. He's a big
Yep.
turtle guy, but he
Got-
likes Spidey. That
Dylan
the
says you
Spider-Man game on PS5, he loves
Yep.
it.
That's a good game, man.
Dude, my wife went to me to a Ring of Honor show. I wanted to see Kevin Steen, and she went, and she's like, "I'll go because I love you." 3 matches in, she's beating the guardrail, chanting ROH. She been there, done that. She was by my side when I was having ladder matches in front of 20 people. She's been there. She knows more about wrestling than probably you guys go. She could probably she could call a match. She'd be like, boom, 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 Sabe da, come back. Y'all be like, what are you talking about? She's like, she lived with me when I spoke in wrestling lingo. So,
But yeah, dude, man, and I'll talk to Frank. We'll set it up.
yeah, let's see if we can make it happen, man.
Yep. Let's see what
you said.
August
3rd, right? That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah.
Be awesome.
See what's the date? August. Let's see. It's got to be a Saturday. Let's see here, March, April, May, June, July, August 3rd. Yeah, it's a Saturday. So yeah, like come up on a Friday and we'll go on Saturday and you head home on Sunday.
Yeah, we gotta hang out more than just going to the show. We gotta have some good food, have some drinks.
Yep. Hit some sites.
That'd be awesome.
Yep. I ain't been to the Rock Hall in forever, man. Do that. Friggin' hit some landmarks and just, do some shit. But and yeah, there you go. We'll sit down we'll just sit down and talk about comic books. There's our chance to sit down and just talk shit.
Yeah, for real. Like that's why we all get along. We can talk about it like we're watching wrestling and talking about comic books. Why not?
That's the thing. I was actually talking to somebody. He's like, why do you like wrestling? He's like, dude, you like comic books? I said, dude, this wrestling is the closest thing we're ever gonna get to superheroes in real life. So it's like, it's entertainment, man. Just the characters and shit. Dude, you think he's got enough freaking tape on his ribs?
Well, did you watch the pre-show? The Doc Samson said, "You can't wrestle unless I tape your ribs." that was the promo.
Yeah.
It's like DDP back in the 90s.
Oh my
Always
God!
Always had ace bandages around his ribs,
wrapped around every part of his body. Came out looking like
every match,
just broken in half. Well, I mean, part of the reason why they're doing this is to protect him in losing.
Yeah, he's losing. Roddy's winning this belt.
Yeah, he has to, man. If they want the Undisputed Kingdom to be even remotely relevant, they got to do it.
Man, one of the best matches I ever saw live was Roderick Strong and Cedric Alexander.
That's another dude. Like, God damn,
Cedric's
dude.
one of the best ever. He is so good. But
he hasn't even been on TV.
We drove 3.5 hours one way to see the Young Bucks. They were on the show. And that's why we went, was to see the Young Bucks. And Roderick was wrestling Cedric Alexander. There were maybe 200 people there. Fucking WWE pay-per-view match, man. They tore it down. It was one of the best matches I've ever seen in person. So good.
Well, there's a reason why so many of the guys that started in Ring of Honor are the top guys in these other companies, man.
Yeah.
Because they were just so like Ring of Honor more than any other company in the 2000s cultivated talent like nobody else. Like you think about all the guys that came out of that friggin' place.
It was insane. Ring of Honor and PWG.
Yeah.
Like that was it. That's
it's like they started in PWG. Like a lot of them started in PWG, then they transitioned to Ring of Honor. Yeah. This is a good move. Put that belt on Roddy and let him do something with it.
Now
man.
it means something.
Yep.
It means something.
Yep.
I got to piss.
Yep. Cool, man.
Piss. I'll be right back.
Yep. So Roderick Strong is the new AEW International Champion. Good move. Had to happen. So I got that one right. So far tonight, I have gotten, let me see here. I called the we didn't really call the meat challenge one because it got changed. Oh shit! Boogie's not here. Oh my God, it's Kyle O'Reilly, baby! Kyle O'Reilly, baby! Hug it out, dude. Hug it out. Yes! Kyle O'Reilly is back, baby. Yeah, boy. Don't tell me he's going to throw it away. Don't tell me he's going to throw it away. Oh, no. Oh, he's got the dude, that's a diabetes monitor on his arm there. I'm actually about to get one of those, unfortunately. Yep. Boogie's going to be so pissed off, man. Oh my God. I do like, you know what? I do like that he didn't join, but I'm glad he hugged Roddy because I want that relationship to still be there. We'll see what happens going forward, man. But God damn it, friggin' Kyle O'Reilly, baby. He's back. God, I can't. I'm happy. Okay, so one of the things we talked about was possible surprises on the show tonight, and the two possible surprises that I was everybody's thinking about obviously is Okada and Mercedes Moné. I was not thinking Kyle was coming back tonight. That's a complete 360. That's completely outside, man. I'm happy. Yeah, dude. Don't say anything to him. Don't say anything to him. I'm gonna tell him, hey Boogie, you need to rewind about like 5 minutes. I can't. Oh my God, that's awesome. We were just talking about him. We were just talking about how awesome these guys are together, and boom, he shows up. It's fantastic. Love it. Love it. I got to tweet about this. Come on. Give it up there. Let me just retweet that. See here. See, Kyle. Oh, Riley is back. Yeah. God damn, that's awesome. That's fantastic. I haven't kept up with Okada's contract stuff. He's an AEW. Yeah, he's pretty much an AEW lock. WWE did make a stab at him, but the talks never went anywhere. But hey, Boogie,
yo,
dude, you got to rewind it. You got to rewind it about 5 or 6 minutes, man.
What happened?
You got. I'm not going to tell you. You got to rewind it.
Oh my gosh, I'm watching the 5 minutes.
Blackpool.
That far back?
Yeah. But go back.
Damn,
to
was I gone 5 minutes?
Go back about 5 minutes and then go all the way to the end where
Roddy, Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, baby. We were
Does he put the shirt on? Does he put the shirt on?
Watch.
He's got the shirt.
Yeah, Mal. There was some concerns about him coming back, but he put out a post about a month ago, said he was ready to go. So,
what is happening? So they're teasing it.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm so glad though. That's so funny,
dude.
See, he's got the monitor on his arm.
Yeah,
he's a diabetic.
Oh yeah, I know that. But I know that the reason he was having trouble was because of his neck, the neck injury.
Dude, as soon as I go to take a piss, really?
Yeah, that's what I said. We all said, dude, Boogie's gonna be so pissed. Dude, man, you have to go. I'm gonna have to clip when he came out, man. I lost my shit. I'm so happy to see him, man. I love that, dude. I
Awesome,
love
man.
that, dude. Oh, dude, what is this? LOD friggin' BCC doing an LOD tribute thing here, man.
So did they play Kyle O'Reilly's music and everything?
I think they played it after he left. They didn't play it when he walked in. This is going to be a good match, man. FTR is so goddamn good.
I'm still backwards. I'm watching.
Oh, you're watching BCC walk in?
No, Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, dude, it's all, dude.
Oh, he came out of the crowd.
That made my night, man. Yeah, he came out of the crowd.
Oh, and he's teasing the attack too.
Yep. Dude, I can't. Oh my god, man, I'm so happy. Yeah, Mousy said you should have took a piss during the women's match.
I know, what the hell,
dude. That's awesome, man. I'm so glad he's back. And I'm glad that they kind of tease that like he's down with Roderick, but not with the rest of the kingdom.
Yeah, it's going to make you watch on Wednesday, right?
Yep.
That's the whole point
Exactly.
of wrestling.
Yep. And that's one of the things. Like I'm hoping Tony takes some advice, and because he did a little bit of that, because like everyone was saying, dude, you got to have Ospreay show up before he's going to be on a show. That way the ticket sales go up, right? Because that's one of the big problems is that they don't announce this shit until the last minute. Okada and Monet should both show up tonight, and that way, and then their first match should be at Big Business. That way, the tickets for that show. That's how you sell tickets.
Isn't that a Dynamite show? Isn't that like a TV? It's a regular TV show.
Yeah, it's a Dynamite show, but it's one of those special event Dynamite shows where it has a name like it was like Winter is Coming and all that shit.
This match is going to be fire.
This match is going to be awesome. I'm actually going to pay attention to this one. Dude, man, I'll tell you what, man. Cash has been hitting the gym hard, man, lately because he's on his cycle. Let me put it that way. He's been packing on some muscle. I think when FTR does finally call it quits, I don't think they're both going to go. I think Dax is going to retire, and I think Cash will keep going for a little while because Cash is a little.
Yeah, I could see that.
A little younger.
I could see that.
Yeah, because Dax is pushing 40.
Dude, I hate that their podcast ended.
Dude,
because of locker room drama and bullshit. Their podcast was so good.
Dude, I love
it. But it was all because people got their panties in a wad. That's the whole reason they ended it.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm so sick and tired of these friggin' pantywaist little bitches constantly getting pissy about every little. You see that shit where and a bunch of the wrestlers are that way too, man. Where a bunch of the wrestlers got pissed off because the fans were booing Maxine Dupree. And I'm like, dude, she sucks.
Who cares?
It's like, look, I understand.
That's why I hate when they pop in. They pop in sound. I hate that. I hate it.
I understand. Like I understand that she's probably a nice person, and getting booed sucks. But here's the thing: one, she got called up way too early. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's terrible in the ring. So how else are people supposed to let you know that they don't want to see that shit? You know, and here's the thing: people have been booing people forever, man. Look at the shit that happened with The Rock. They were telling him he should die. You know, look at friggin' Kurt Angle. He turned that shit into his theme song.
Yep.
It's like, you know, grow some thick. He's like, if you're gonna get bent out of shape and you're gonna get broken down because a couple of people are booing you when you clearly don't have the skills to be in the ring at the time, then this isn't the business for you, man.
If it's go away, you need to be fired. If it's, I don't like your personality, turn heel.
Yeah. It's the thing is she's greener than goose shit. That's the problem. She doesn't know what she's doing. She's terrible. She can't perform. Dude, did you watch the Royal Rumble?
No.
Okay. The women's Rumble, this is probably one of the worst women's Rumbles of all time. She was awful in it. Nia Jax is still like terrible. Dude, every time she eliminates somebody,
you've been in the business that long, you're not getting better. You're not going to get better.
Dude, that match that she had, that elimination, that match she had Elimination Chamber with Becky, that was one of the worst women's matches I've ever seen.
I've hardly watched any WWE. Hardly any since I left the Wrestling Council. But I check in on Cody. I check in on Kevin Steen. I check in on Punk. That's about it.
The wrestling has been better. The matches have been better. The problem is the program hasn't changed. It's still 70% talking and vignettes and 30% wrestling. It's the same program her match with Rhea. What did I say? Becky? Yeah, I fucked that up. Dude, her match with Rhea was awful, dude. And here's the thing. This is how good Rhea is. She still got over like a son of a bitch. And she actually managed to make herself look good, even though Nia did everything she could to just shit the bed. Yeah. Friggin', we were talking today about tag teams, man. Like, I can't see another tag team right now that's as good as friggin' FTR. Not
what's so funny? Go back to NXT.
Yep.
Do you remember who the hot tag team was when they were there? You're probably not going to get this right. I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to put you on the spot.
I'm trying to think. God damn, dude, that was a while ago.
Blake and Wesley, and Alexa Bliss was their manager. Do you remember
that's
that?
Right. Yeah.
They could have been the next FTR. And I remember back at that time, one of my buddies that I worked with was like, what do you think about FTR? I said, I think they suck compared to Wesley and Blake. If you put Wesley and Blake with Alexa Bliss and put them on the main roster, take it to the moon. They could have been that. But then it's like, look what they became. I mean, one of them's in the what's it called with Aleister Black, the House of Black. He's great. Wesley,
Buddy Matthews.
Yeah. Wasn't he one of the Blake and Matthews? What did I say? Did I say Blake and Wesley?
You said Blake and Wesley. Yeah. It was Blake and Matthews.
That's one dude. That's one dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the other dude was married to Sarah What's-Her-Face that passed away. Did she commit suicide? Is that what happened?
I can't remember.
The chick from God Bless America. This is why I can't do the Wrestling Council anymore, because all I think about is football. The chick that won, not NXT. What was the show? What the fuck? Can somebody tell me what I'm talking about?
You talking about
the show that Miz was on?
Oh God!
Can somebody please help me? Could somebody, anybody?
My brain, I'm pulling a friggin' brain fart, man. Not Tough Enough.
Tough enough.
Yeah, tough enough. Yeah,
tough enough. The Sarah chick married Wesley Blake and committed suicide, and it's like Blake and Matthews or whatever their names were. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. She did. Yeah, she did commit suicide.
Yeah. Their tag team was so good with Alexa Bliss as the manager, but I don't think that FTR really found themselves until after those guys were kind of not really a thing anymore.
Yeah.
I'm glad I could add so much to your show over the last 5 minutes. Just a complete shit show. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. I'm just making names up.
Dude, I couldn't remember either, man. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I actually went and saw an endocrinologist the other day because I've had so much like I have like no energy and shit. But on top of that, my memory has been fucking awful.
Like, I just told my wife really something yesterday, and she's like, "Yeah, I told you that like 5 days ago," and I was like, "Are you serious?" She's like, "Yeah, I did," and I was like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah, dude, it's like I turned 50 and everything just went to shit. It was like, it's weird, like I'm saying that, but in reality, I'm thinking about like the last year and a half. That's exactly what's happened. Everything just went
those two dudes, when they were teaming up and they had Alexa Bliss as their manager, I was like, that's money. And FTR was kind of, they seem so stuck in the 80s versus now it's kind of a blend. Like they're an old school tag team, but they're a little bit more new school. Obviously, they're the best tag team in the world.
Yeah. Oh, hands down. Hands down, they're the best tag team in the world. But the thing is that's because that's the WWE influence on them. They didn't let them be who they were. WWE tried to make them into kind of a jokey gimmick thing, and it just didn't work. For an NXT, because Hunter and Sean were running it. They were trying to push them like they were the brain busters, you know. And then when they got to the main roster, Vince tried to turn them into a joke. And
then they got to AEW and they shined, right?
They got the AEW and they just glowed. And don't forget your ability to enunciate words, dude.
I'm they're saying that to you because I'm the one that's drinking like a fish. Just drinking and having a good time.
I don't need to drink, man. I'm like I said, man, my brain is so addled.
It's almost my bedtime. Poor Bob. I thought Hollywood was gonna be here. I'm like, yeah, I'm down. I'll jump on. I'll be there at 8. And he's like, cool, I can't go solo. I'm like, bro, I'm going to bed at like 10.
Dude, if I gotta run it solo for an hour or two, I'm all right.
I'm going to bed after this match. I'm not missing this match. Hollywood, you gotta tell work to piss off, man. You gotta fix this. Fix it now. Fix it. You're not
gonna stay for the Sting match, man.
Dude, there is no way on God's green earth I will be awake at midnight when that match happens. Hopefully, I had to catch up on a week's worth of wrestling today because I was like, I got to get caught up. I'm going on with Bob. I got to be caught up and know what's going on. I had to watch Dynamite. I had to watch Rampage and Collision. I just got so much going on with my personal life with the little dude, which I don't talk a lot about on air. Like my on-air persona, I don't talk a lot about him. But just good things going on in my life. But I'm so busy. My wife got me Grant Morrison's entire Batman run for Christmas. Like it's like
wow.
three Omnis. It's like this much comics. I've not even cracked it open. I'm probably a month behind on new comics. I don't have time to read. The only thing I watch on TV is AEW, and I watch a little bit of YouTube golf. It's busy, man. Busy.
I've never played golf.
You should get into it, man. I love it.
I need a recruiting video in the morning, so sleep tight, Boogie.
It's coming. Don't worry, Dylan. We got a recruiting video dialed up. I just got to record it. Dude,
I have paid zero attention to any freaking sports outside of wrestling. The only
algorithm's killing me, man. It's killing me.
The only sport I've been paying any attention to is MMA. That's it.
You know, when Ethan talks about live streams and how it kills his algorithm, it's true, man. Like I do a Tuesday night stream and it goes 5 hours. They destroy me. Like, yeah. My video today got 800 views. I've got 25,000 subscribers. Only 800 people wanted to watch that video. Thanks, YouTube.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what, man.
Maybe I don't know what I'm doing.
Dude, the algorithm is so weird. Like Pontificators, we'll do a show and we'll get like 200 friggin' views or something like that. Then we'll do another show that's nowhere near as good, and it'll get like 1,500.
That's what kills me. When I make a video and I finish recording, I'm like, man, this is a banger. This is a great video, and then nobody watches it. Then I make a video and I'm like, that was terrible, and then like 10,000 people watch it. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's like, what the freaking hell, man? Goddamn, that was a good exchange, dude. Dax Harwood is
so great,
man.
So great.
These guys are so
clean,
good.
so smooth, such a great storyteller.
Claudio, man. Claudio too.
Look at that.
That's another thing that I always talk about, like when you like it's like an issue, especially with women's matches. You got to be able to pull these moves off seamlessly, man. If you can't do a move with confidence, you don't need to be doing it. You know.
And they did the 6-man on Collision. It was clunky, but I knew this match would be seamless. I knew this would be so good.
Yeah. 6-man tag matches, man. They always have like an element of like just flaws, you know, like 2-on-2 is the best version of a tag match you could possibly have. You know, I'm not shitting on 6-man tags. I mean, sometimes they can be good, but most of the times anything 6-man, 6-man, 8-man, 10-man, the more people you put into the match, the more there's a chance that stuff's going to go wrong. Yep. Somebody gigged.
You get to an 8-man, I don't care anymore. 6-man I can buy into. Tag team wrestling is my favorite, but I was a tag team wrestler too. My little cup of coffee.
There's sports outside of wrestling, apparently.
Yeah, why don't you ever come to the Talking Balls Network, Maldacito? You just want Andre. Boogie sent me Andre for free. But you never come watch my channel ever. You've never been on my channel.
You go over to Talking Balls and just buy a $2 super chat and be like, where's my Andre Funko?
Yeah, that's all I need. That's all I need, Maldacito. But no, you're too good for
Doomsday Device. Dude, I'll tell you, like ever since he went to AEW, man, that's the thing. I don't like tribalism, no matter where it's at. And just like this shit with Mercedes Moné, and everyone was like, "Oh, she's going back to the E, and she's so great," and everything. And then as soon as they found out she wasn't, they're like, "She's not that big of a deal. She's not. Nobody gives a shit."
People
like just hearing them say that about everybody, and then like the same thing with Ospreay. Ospreay is the biggest thing in the freaking. Ospreay might be the best wrestler in the world.
Good Lord have mercy.
God damn. Oh, man, he is really bleeding. Holy shit.
I love that Ospreay. Like, I thought his promo was great, but he's like, look, I had to take care of some things. I'm here. We're full steam ahead. He's going to be great for AEW, man. But he's like Jay White. You, and I get it. You got to cycle guys, right? But eventually you got to put Jay White in the title picture. Eventually you got to put Ospreay in the title picture.
I really think they're gonna Ospreay is the new top guy. I think he's gonna take the spot as the new top guy, which is smart because that dude is so ridiculously talented.
It's just so hard when you have to cycle guys down. What do you do? Like Jay White right now, the Bang Bang Scissor Gang, that's boring as hell. Do not care. But it's like that's what they're doing until they cycle him back up.
Yeah, and that's the thing I was say. He's gonna Jay's gonna be okay. You know,
he's got to be the world champ at some point. He has to be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, I really think that like what they're gonna do is the top guys. Because here's the thing, Jericho. As much as Jericho tries to politic and everything, he's on his way. He's on his way.
I thought that might have been it. Jericho's on the way out the door. He out the way out the door.
Yeah. And the top guys going forward, I think, are going to be Ospreay, Swerve, Hangman, Jay, and shit, my brain just took a crap. MJF. I think that's going to be the core.
When's he coming back?
He's going to be out for at least another 3 months, I think, because that injury that injury was a lot worse than they thought it was.
But it'll be good for him. A little time away, especially after dropping the belt, is great.
Yep. And plus that gives time for them to build up the kingdom, to make them, like I said, you got to build them up to make them the big bad. So when he comes back, he just murders shit, you know? Dylan said, I wanted Ospreay in WWE just because that's what I watched before, but WWE is loaded with men's talent. Kevin Owens is feuding with Logan Paul, for God's sake. Dude, I'm going to tell you what, man. Logan Paul, like him or hate him, man, that dude, as far as celebrity wrestlers are concerned, he might be one of the best ever. He can perform.
Him and Green Arrow. What's his name?
Stephen Amell.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Dude, did you watch that show, Hills? I loved Hills. And they canceled it after season 2? Are you kidding me?
Dude, I was so pissed.
Such good TV.
Dude, that show was awesome.
Like, it was so realistic. Anybody in the business that watched that would be like, this is realistic.
Dude, the episode with Punk, where he's so cool, and then that chick found out that he was cheating on his wife.
Yes,
with that, and she's like, and she actually talked to him. She's like, darling, that's the road. You know,
I've not watched season 2 yet. They better put it out on DVD, or I'm gonna be pissed because I want to watch it.
I haven't seen it either yet because they took it off before I could see it. Dude, yeah, and then just like that scene where when they showed their dad when he killed himself.
Oh yeah,
that was brutal, man. And it was just like it just came out of nowhere. It was like he woke up one morning, he walked outside, he saw that deer.
That's what suicide is, man.
And then he just walked inside, pulled out a gun, bang. And then the way and just like like that, the way that their mom treats like Stephen Amell's character, the older brother, where it's like, you know what? I know that your brother's wrong or anything, but you know what? You got to figure it out. You got to fix it. And I'm not gonna let you and I'm not gonna give you any sympathy, even though you're the one that's had to deal with everything. Your brother, you got to take care of your brother no matter what. And I'm like, that's bullshit because his brother was a dick.
But it's real life, man. Like, I feel like if it was on a mainstream platform, people would have dug it. God, it was so good.
The fact that it was on Stars, I think, is what really hurt it. But
it's like, dude, what else are you going to show on Stars? Why would you not just keep it going? Like, for real, dude. Like what?
It got good reviews. And from what I understand, people liked it.
Dude, when I didn't watch it on Stars when it came out on DVD, I bought it and I was like, this freaking best damn TV show ever. I loved it.
It was awesome. And it's like the way that the realism of it was so awesome, man.
Yeah, like beyond wrestling. The wrestling aspect was not 100% accurate, but close enough. Man.
Yeah. Dude, this match is just this is awesome.
They got the as they always do on pay-per-views, they got the sale going. I'm thinking I'm gonna get the new FTR shirt.
Yeah.
I become a sucker for these, the matchup shirts, FTR versus the Bucks. Man, I'm thinking about getting the one for tonight, the Bucks versus Sting and Darby.
I might have to do that. Has Mercedes made her debut? No, we haven't even had a women's match yet, except for on the buy-in.
Man, I'm excited about that match too. I love Deonna Purrazzo. Love her,
dude. Deonna Purrazzo might be the best women's wrestler, like technical wrestler in the world, other
than Toni Storm. So put them together and let's see what happens.
And I like that they like you see that stuff that Ice Cube's son was saying and everything, where people gave him shit about it. The thing is he's not wrong. He wasn't wrong.
What did he say?
He said that AEW needs to put together, because so many people don't know who these wrestlers are that come in and everything. They need to put together little vignettes and stuff to tell people who they are. Like they did this week with what's his name? What's his name's son that Chris Jericho wrestled?
Oh, from CMLL?
Yeah, from CMLL. They put together a little vignette thing and they told them who they were. And it did make the match better. And that's what there's a lot of people don't know who Deonna Purrazzo is. So for your casual fans, you need to do stuff like that. And that's what they did. This last week, they put together that little thing that talked about the history between the two of them.
It's like MMA. Like the Ultimate Fighter put MMA on the map for a reason, because you got to learn people's stories.
Yeah.
I agree with that. That was a damn good false finish right there.
That was. I mean, dude, listen to this crowd. Dude, man, this crowd is into this. Oh, yeah, Claudio coming in.
Cash is tapping. Dax is not. Is he out? That's it.
Wow. Yeah, that's
it. Are we setting up the Bucks versus Blackpool Combat Club after tonight?
I don't know, man, because do you really want two heel teams going at each other?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Unless they're gonna
do the
because they have always, even though I fully think that they're heels. Atlantis Jr. That's right. Malocito's my Mexican wrestling encyclopedia, man, because I forget so much stuff. But
he's a dickhead. He just wants my Andre.
I love you, Mal.
I changed my mind, Malocito. You can't have it. Don't DM me.
This was good, man. This was awesome.
It was a great match. Great match.
I knew it would
be great, man. I knew it would be great.
Yep.
This pay-per-view, what was the last pay-per-view? What was it?
The last AEW pay-per-view?
It was dog shit. It was dog shit. What was it? Don't make me Google it, Bob. Don't make me work.
I'm trying to look, man. I just can't remember if they had one before. So it was 2023. So hang on a minute.
World End, dog shit. Dog shit. That pay-per-view was awful. Awful.
Wow, you really roboted on me there, bad. Yeah, you're
World's
roboting.
End.
World's End, that's right.
I've got perfect, crystal clear internet.
Oh no,
World's End was awful.
It's probably on my end. I'm just saying you were roboting.
World's End was awful, terrible.
Let's see here. World's End, AEW pay-per-view. Trying to remember the matches. Oh, it was see pre-show, preliminary matches. Don't give a shit. Tony Storm versus Riho. That was okay. Swerve Strickland versus Dustin. That's because what's his name got hurt. Sting and Darby versus Jericho and Guevara versus Starks and Big Bill.
Awful.
Yeah, that was pretty. Dude, like I said, anytime you do that kind of stuff, it's awful. Julia Hart versus Abaddon.
Did you care? Did you care?
Nope. Copeland versus Christian was probably the best matches on there.
That wasn't bad.
Eddie versus Mox was pretty good.
Yep.
MJF versus Joe was good, and then of course we had the reveal and everything, and it was kind of
that was it. Like that, man.
That was it.
Didn't really care.
The rest of the card was mid.
I gotta put Bob on blast. Bob's on his own. Bob's got to fly solo. I gotta crash. I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. Big day tomorrow. But
it's all good, brother. Appreciate you being here.
Shout out to Hollywood in the chat. You lazy son of a bitch. Maybe you'll get on here and work with Bob one of these days. But no, for real, right, man. August. Hit me up. Hit me up. We'll see if we can do it. Should be a good time. I may have fall camp stuff, but I may be able to take a few days and come hang out with you guys. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Love you guys. Smash the thumbs up. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Love what you guys do. I want to jump on as much as possible. Shout out to Maldacito. Shout out to Dylan. Shout out to Hollywood, I guess. All right, Bob. I'm out the door, man. It was fun.
Have a good one, brother.
We got to do it again, brother. All right, later, man.
Have a good night. Don't forget my Andre. It's all good, man. Appreciate it. And like I said, appreciate it anytime Boogie stops in here. The OG, man. Here we go. Deonna Purrazzo. Now I'll actually start talking about wrestling. Deonna Purrazzo versus Toni Storm. I got Toni Storm retaining here. Let me see here. Tickets. See Ticketmaster. Bump. You're suspecting what? Oh, okay. That's because I'm using a VPN. That's what it is. The former friendship of Deonna Purrazzo and Toni Storm. Who you guys got in this match, guys? I got Toni retaining. Whoa. Old school Toni? Holy shit. In her she wearing the Harley Quinn. Wearing the Harley Quinn stuff, man. OG. Wait, is that Mariah? Okay. Yeah, that's Mariah. Yeah, tricked me for a second there. That was a good swerve. Yeah, I believe so. I agree with you, man. I think Toni Storm walks away with this one. Timeless Toni Storm. This is a great character, man. She single-handedly has improved AEW's women's division, man. Let's see how good this is. You got two of the best women's wrestlers in there, man. What a threat Deonna is. Trying to think. All right, so this is the only women's match on the card. So does Mercedes make herself known here? If it was me, WWE misused Tony. I agree. I think Tony had huge upside in WWE, and they kind of shit the bed with it. But I think if you really want to capitalize on Mercedes Moné coming in, I think you have to do it. You have to do it here. You got to build up to big business. You don't think no Mercedes? Yeah, it's it's very possible that she won't. And in matter of fact, I'm going to say she probably won't. But I think if she doesn't at least appear here, and then they start building something, starting on Dynamite, they start building something up for big business. That's a wasted opportunity, I think. I'm gonna stop my camera for a second here. I'm gonna eat something. She's gonna out wrestle Tony Storm. Tony got the cake. Tony still got that cake. Now, something else that could happen here, and I know Johnny Cage would be happy about that, would be if Jamie Hayter showed back up today. Now that would be a big thing too, because I know I can't remember how close is she to coming back. I think they said that she was about ready. Let's see here, Jamie Hayter. No date given. This was in February. See, Jamie Hayter has a long wait before AEW return. Jamie have to wait even longer. So in February, so yeah, this was just was it February 13th? They're saying that she's nowhere close to coming back. I would say in a couple months, really. So, yeah. So, probably not done. That's unfortunate. God, that injury she had was pretty bad. Pretty bad. Let me see the AEW in injury list. AEW's there's a lot of people that are down. So AEW's injury list right now is Kenny Omega, Adam Cole, Bandito, Chuck Taylor, Jamie Hayter, Juice Robinson, Mark Davis. I think Mark Quinn came back. Pac's coming back. Ray Phoenix, Tay, she's out doing president. So right there, you've got 3 of your top guys and 1 of your top women are out, and they're still able to put on shows like this. Yeah, well, hopefully, I mean, that would be cool because, like I said, even though they said that she's probably still Keith and Miro. The thing with Miro's weird though, man, because is he injured or is he not? Because he says he is, or he said he was, but then he also said he said he was injured in September, but he had a match in December. Or no, he said he was injured. He said he was injured I think he said, I can't remember when he said he was injured, but he had a match like 2 weeks after that. So maybe he was wrestling injured. I don't know. But whatever the goddamn, man. I'll tell you one thing, man. Whenever Tony comes in with that friggin' hip check that she throws, everyone started leaning their head back to make sure that they didn't get their head taken off. But with all those injuries, AEW is still able to put on a show like this, like a top level. Oh, wait a minute. It's like she did a crotch kick, and everyone going, "Does that work?" It's because it's a lady. That's pretty funny. This white belt that Tony's got on is awful. Why is she wearing this thing? Take that thing off. It looks, I don't know what it is. Oh man. Nope. Kick out. Yeah, Tony's pulling a Cody here with the weight belt. What are you trying to do here? Okay. She got her in a half crab. So what do we do with the women's division, man? I mean, who's at the top of the women's division? Let me pull up AEW's roster here. I know Britt Baker's on her way back. You roster. Come on. Today would be good. Bum 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 bum. Here we go. So Julia Hart and Toni Storm were both the champions. So they're at the top of the card there. Okay. Pull it down. Here we go. So Athena, she should be featured more. She's one of their best wrestlers. Britt Baker, she should be back from, like I said. So you got Toni Storm, you've got Julia Hart, Athena, Britt Baker, Deonna Purrazzo, Jamie Hayter when she comes back, Hikaru Shida. Dude, Hikaru Shida doesn't get the respect that she deserves, man. She's so much better than people give her credit for. Chris Statlander. Trying to find someone else. Who else they got here? Who's got upside? Queen Aminata. She's got good upside. That's someone you could push. Ruby. Serena Deeb. They've got a good core of women. Willow, Thunder Rosa, Taya Valkyrie. They've got a good core of women to really build around. They're not really doing anything. It's weird. That's Tony. That's Tony Khan though. He had trouble booking women. He's got trouble booking women. He's got trouble booking big men. Here we go. Transition's over. Fujiano Wanbar. So, oh god damn! Punk kicked the head. Well, no, it wasn't a punk kick. That was a straight kick. Virtuosa. Boy, I bet you friggin' Luther is happy as a clam, man. He's like got an extension on his career. Nice. I know some people give Deonna crap because she put on some weight, but man, I'll tell you what, man, she's like we talk about pulling off moves, man. She's one of the best. Yeah. I'm glad she never wrestled friggin' Nia Jax and ended up getting busted in half. Oof. Ouch. Jesus, man, how long are you going to sit there and set up for that? What the hell's going on with this match? As well as these two know each other, they should be on the same page. Skull, the head, the brain. Yeah, the 1, 2. What is it just me or does Tony seem like a little slow tonight? She seems like she's just distracted or something. She as always caught by Luther. Why are you is it just took too long for her to get it going. You know what? That's good presence of mind by Deanna. She realized that it was taking too long for her to set up to do that move, so she just said, "Screw it." She just turned around. Although I don't know about the safety of that move. Nice. See, this is where Deanna shines, is on the ground like this. Yeah. Now she's trying to get both arms. This is it. This is where Tony wins. That's it. That was not the best match that these two have ever had or could ever have. Tony Storm seemed a little off to me. It was weird. But we called it. Tony Storm retains. So Tony Storm retains. So what's next? What's the next match? It's got to be Osprey and Takeshita. Yep. Hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go. Takeshita versus Ospreay. Here we go. And the crowd goes wild. Will Ospreay, the aerial assassin. From Essex, England. The Billy Goat. Nice. This dude's gonna be big, man. I'm telling you, he's gonna be big. Oh yeah, Ospreay 1000% wins, and I also think that this is where he's gonna break away from the Callis family. There's no way he stays with the Don Callis family. I really hope he's still with the United Kingdom though. I love that faction. I mean, the United Empire, not the Kingdom. United Empire. Francesco Akira. Jeff Cobb. Dude, that's such an awesome faction. Great Khan. Aaron Hanare. What was it? Kyle Fletcher, Mark Davis. Great faction. Yeah, he 100% breaks away from the family tonight. But this match is like, I agree. This match is going to steal the show. Because Takeshita's a dude who has huge upside, man. Like Takeshita to me is like he could be on the same level as Okada and Tanahashi. He's got that kind of skill. He's got that kind of charisma. Like he just needs. The only question I have is I don't know if he can do that here in the States. I don't know if he can do that here in the US. I think I would like to see I would like to see it happen here in the United States and in AEW, but I don't know that it could happen. He's a big dude though. Like I think he's got what is he? He's 6'2". So he's a pretty good sized dude, 230 pounds. He's got the ability. I definitely think he's got the potential. So God, Ospreay is just so freaking nice move. Oh, nice. Throwing a freaking elbow, just a jumping elbow, man. That was badass. But Ospreay is just so freaking athletic, man. That dude is just suplex off the second turnbuckle. That's pretty good. Man, I would not want to be the I would not want to be the friggin' act to have to follow these two guys. This is the shit, man. All in at Wembley this year, dude. Ospreay is going to be in the main event of that. It's going to be Ospreay. Whoever the world champion is, they're going to be defending it against Ospreay. 1000%, they're going to be defending it against Ospreay. Pardon me while I drop shit. You just compared to Takeshi to Lutez. The hell are you talking about, man? I have my new toy. It's one of those flavored water things. Takeshi is a dude, man. Yeah, Takeshi's got good upside, man. He just needs more. He just needs more personality. Yeah. Since when am I professional? If this is what being a professional is, I feel bad. Ospreay got some new tats. Ouch. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is one of the reasons why having such a big commentary table is so bad. Oh, there you go. So quick, man. And like I said, the way Ospreay transitions, man, he's seamless. Nice. When they do that though, like if they bring someone in, like they got Don Callis in here, that means everybody else has to shut up. If anything, I never said you were good at it. I just said you were one. That's true, man. That's true. Oh my God. I try, man. It's not always easy. Nice. This is the thing, man. This is like Ospreay used to throw moves like that, one after the other, after the other, after the other. But now he learned how to like feed off the crowd. He learned how to friggin' pace himself so that he could keep doing this for a lot longer. The Billy Goat. Off the floor, back into the ring. Belly to back suplex. The hell is that tat on his arm, man? Looks like a wing something. That's a weird place to put that. Catch it going down to a knee, keeps Ospreay from picking him up. Here comes the head kicks. Oof. God dang, man. Nice. Okay, so now see, this is one thing. Now this is more of a Japanese style match. Oh, jeez. God dang, man. Freaking is thing is Japanese matches they shrug stuff off a lot faster. I really wish that he hadn't done that so quick. He listened, yeah, Jericho talked about that. Jericho told him, "Dude, you could take your foot off the gas a little bit, and you still be Will Ospreay." So that's exactly what he did. So good advice. Good advice from Chris Jericho. Dude, love Jericho or hate it, man. The dude knows the stuff. Oof. Osprey's going up. Damn. Nice. That was a good German. Dude, nice. Here comes it. Yep. Knew that was coming. Didn't quite pull that off, but it still ended up looking good. I have to catch the head on points. God, I thought he was gonna say this match continues in picture. I was gonna lose my shit. Ugh. I hate picture in picture. It is awesome. Crowd's chanting. It is awesome. Toot, 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 toot. Which one's Jordan and which one's Pippen? Really, dude? Oh, I guess to catch the 6'3". I thought he was 6'2". Trading shots here. Elbow to the head. Takes Takeshi down onto his. Oof! God dang that discus elbow, man. Jeez. Put some stank on that thing. Make it Osprey just makes every shot look like he's trying to kill you. That's just that's awesome. Correct. God. That's the thing too, man. Is it's not just selling other people's offense, man. You got to sell your own, make it look like you're trying to murder somebody. Takeshita grabbed hold of his foot. Now, what if they pull what if they pulled something here and instead of Takeshita, God dang, and instead of Will breaking away, Takeshita breaks away. Osprey hulking up. Yep. Kawada kicks. God dang. This is awesome. This is so freaking good. God dang, man. This is awesome. Frank, man, you don't know what you're missing, bro. You do not know what you're missing, man. This was this is I said it was gonna steal the show, and so far I've been right. Oh, going for oh! Oh, couldn't get Stormbreaker. Tiger Driver. Here comes is this the hidden blade or Oscutter? Oh man, caught him. Wow, that was a good exchange. That's awesome. God dang. Fight forever. Hell yeah, man. Oh, going for another German. Oh, hit him in the back of the head. No, Takeshita caught him. Oscutter. Nice. I knew that was coming. Missed it on the first try. Here it comes. Hidden blade. Nope, didn't take it off. Nice. God dang, man. This is great. Okay, I'm back. What I missed, dude. Some really great, some really good wrestling, man. Takeshita versus Osprey. Osprey is it's it's exactly what you think it'd be. Um, let's see here. What time is it? It is. We got 2 matches left. This match is probably going to wrap up here within the next 5 minutes or so. But this has been great, man. This so far, this has been the best match of the night, hands down. Best match of the night. As good as that FTR versus BCC match was, this is. I mean, it's Osprey, dude. What the hell you expect? Takeshita's a guy. Really needs. They really need to like. They got something special in this guy. Takeshita's just like I said. He's got that same kind of pedigree as as an Okada or a Tanahashi. Man, he's that talented. The only question I have, like I said, is I don't know. I don't know that Tiki Nando's nice. I don't know that Takeshi can do that here in the States. Who's my favorite X-Man? Havoc. I like Havoc. I think he's more. I know a lot of people love Cyclops. I think Havoc's much more interesting. Um, if I had to pick a second, it would probably be Colossus. Ouch. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh, god dang, dude. That's a move that can end up hurting somebody. Dude, look at dude, look at the catch to the chest. God dang, man. Catch his chest is redder than red as a lobster. Oh, oh, he's got a friggin' blood burn on his back. Oh, that's not gonna feel good tomorrow. God dang, man. Dude, look at that crowd, man. They sold this place. They sold this place out. Here we go. Dude, Havoc is such a much better character than he's given credit for. Osprey caught him headbutt. Oof. 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 Oh, nice. But when he's done right, man, Havoc is the man. Wow. Stormbreaker. Oh, he's got him up. Oh, nope. Oof. Nice. God dang, that's awesome. Yeah, I understood what you meant, Mal. This is awesome, man. They got these people up on their damn feet there, man. That's it. This is how you do a wrestling match right here, man. There you go. Yeah, man. More matches like this. This is what AEW needs to do to get themselves back together. All right. Is he got to get it this time? Nope. Oof. Oof. I love this, man. Back and forth. Back and forth, man. He's gonna make the catch look good in in this loss. Nope. Styles clash. Nice. That would have been cool. That would have been so cool if he won off a Styles clash. How badass would that have been? Oh man, that would have been dope. That would have been awesome. Here you go. Storm Zero. Oh, oh! Dang. Now comes the hidden blade. He's gonna take it off. Yep. Now the blade. Now he'll hit the hidden blade. Bang. That's it. Billy Goat wins. That was a good match. That was awesome. It's a great match. Nice. That was best match of the night, man. Best match of the night. That Don Callis didn't get involved in any of it. Yeah, that's true. I'm kind of surprised that oh, is Kyle Fletcher going to cause them to come apart? Hey, Aaron. Appreciate you being here, man. His back is gonna be hurting. Dude, he's gonna be in a lot of pain tomorrow, man. So, got to show respect between Osprey and Takeshita. What's the wow? There you go. There you go. United Empire, baby. Oh my god, that's gonna hurt so bad, dude. He's not gonna feel good tomorrow, man. He scraped his back coming down that turnbuckle for sure. That's a hell of a dude. That's a hell of a contusion, man. Dude, what is that hair? What? Okay. All right. So let me ask you guys: is this the right move to have the World Championship match before Sting's retirement match? Hmm. I don't know. I feel like on one hand, I mean, it's Sting's retirement match, so that's gotta be the main event, right? But at the same time, are you disrespecting your world championship, your world champion by doing that? Hmm. It's a conundrum. See, this is why I like this storyline between Swerve and Hangman. It's not that Hangman's gone heel, it's that Swerve has done some awful shit to him, man. And it's like he's like, I can't let this guy win. I won't let this guy win. So it's I don't know that you could say that Hangman has gone heel. He's just gone unhinged. Yeah, dude, that looked like it hurt like a son of a bitch. Oh my god. But now it's a tough call, but tonight is a celebration of Stings. But the big gold should go last. I guess it's the Bookers and the boys call. You know what? It's yeah. See, that's why I was like, I'm of two minds on it because you're right. They did build the entire pay per view around it, and as well they should because it's the end of an era. But at the same time, does it show disrespect to your world title? You know, so because that's supposed to be the top thing in your company. So I don't know. It's a tough call. But man, yeah, Gio, that she's dude, God, that looked awful and looked even worse at the end. So here's the thing: the crowd is super behind Swerve. They've done all but at the same time, oh shit, look at the girls. God, Swerve Star is on the rise, though, man. It definitely is. So if Joe doesn't retain, I really want Joe to retain, but If he doesn't, then Swerve's got to be the winner, man. Dude, Prince Nana is so freaking entertaining, man. So this is exactly the reception that Hangman should get: half boos, half cheers. Hangman Adam Page, baby, or Hangman TA, as we've been calling him on the Wrestling Council. Dude, that mustache is awesome. Dude, it's the best. That's the best cosmetic thing he could have done, man. Awesome. Yeah, that's where I'm at too, man. Gio, is that it's understandable either way. Joe is so over, man. I really want Joe to retain, man. I want Joe to have a real run. I mean, he's done a great job with it at the time that he's had it, but I want Joe to have a legitimate. I don't want Joe to be a transitional champion, which is what he is. I want them to give him let him. This is probably the last time he's going to be a world champion. Let the guy have his run. Let the guy have his time, man. But it is what it is. Who the hell is this dude? Okay. Championship. Do you guys, any of you guys watch Joe Rogan? I haven't. He's back on YouTube now, so I want to watch. I haven't got a chance to watch yet, but I want to watch the episode with Cat Williams. Everyone says it's freaking crazy. Johnny Machado, dude, appreciate the subscription, man. Van Jones, appreciate the subscription as well, guys. Appreciate all the subs, guys. That's all Boogie, man. That's Boogie brought that in. I appreciate it. I hope we're able to put together that thing so we can do SummerSlam together. What did you think of the? No, I just read about the episode. What did you guys think about Gio? What did you think about the episode? Because I heard it was actually, I heard it's like yeah, I heard it was really reserved, but I also heard that he talked about a lot of really interesting stuff. Kind of like it's Joe Rogan, so they always go into crazy stuff, like conspiracy theory stuff a lot. But I heard that it was fun. The Boogie Bump, yep, that's what it was, Mal. And I appreciate it, man. And like he said, I hope we can do more stuff together. It's just that we're like ships passing in the night. But and like I said, man, I truly believe one day we'll get the old crew completely back together again. I know Boogie doesn't, but I love all the guys, and I want them all back. I miss those days, man. I loved those days were awesome. I loved them. Joe's beating the shit out of everybody, as he should. Freaking goddamn, Joe's so agile for a big dude, man. Even at his age, man, he's getting up there. What is Joe? He's almost 45. Dude, Joe's he's just an animal. Much reverse, yeah, lots of standard. Jerry has his wacky ideas, so he's meshing well with Joe there. They got along. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, Mal. Just back and forth. But I try to catch his streams as much as possible just to support him, tweet stuff out. I don't always because it's just I'm so all over the place. But let me ask you guys something. If we do more content on here, would you guys like smaller, like daily videos, like maybe just talking about one single topic? I was thinking about. I was talking to Frank. We were talking about doing retro reviews, like watching, like we'll watch an old pay-per-view and then talk about it, do something like that. Sting's match isn't tonight. Yeah, it is. Sting's match. Yeah, Drew. Sting's match is going to be the last match. Sting's match will be the last match. We were talking about that and why, like we were wondering, we thought, was it right to put it at last when you got the world championship match, but the world title match, but like the guy said, they built, Gio said that they built the entire show around that match. So yeah, I figured, yeah, Mal, I think it's going to be like a 15-minute match. It's not going to be very long. But I wonder what kind of shenanigans are going to happen. Someone said they haven't shown anybody yet, and I figured they will once. Sting comes out. But supposedly, like some of his old friends are going to be there. Like Luger's supposed to be there. Like Luger's supposed to be there. I think they said, what's his name? I know Kevin Nash isn't going to be there. I think someone said that Steiner might be there. There's going to be a couple of other people. God damn, dude, Swerve is so over, man. I can't wait. If he does win the world championship, it's got to be him versus Ospreay at All In. Has to be. God dang, look at that move off the friggin' bottom rope. Coming back into the ring. Hard to believe that the WWE friggin' fumbled this dude. Well, the match won't be long then. No, the match, I figure at the very most, it might be 20 minutes. And that's pushing it, man. Yeah, it'll be 10, 15 minutes, I think. Something more along those lines. Where the hell is Joe? So I don't have a problem with this match, but I still think it would have been better if it had just been Joe versus Swerve. But I get it, man. The storyline. Hey, I give him credit for pushing the storyline. Boot to the head. Yeah. Joe comes back in and kills everybody. Who eats the muscle buster tonight? I think it's going to be Hangman. God dang, Joe is just. Oof. Oh God dang, Joe. It's that chant. Joe's gonna kill you. Oh, wow. Paige takes the fall. I think so too. Whether it's Joe or Swerve, I think Hangman takes the fall. And if it is Swerve, and he pins Hangman, Hangman's gonna like just become completely unhinged, which is good TV, man. Hey, I'm down for it. Yeah, this whole storyline's got a lot of upside. Oof, God dang, Joe's just so much bigger than everybody. Jeez, friggin' thick boy. I remember watching. You guys ever watch when Sheamus was doing those? Did you guys ever see those videos where Sheamus does those workouts? Dude, I ain't no way Lex is gonna be able to come in there to help. Dude, when Lex is in a wheelchair. Lex is in bad, dude. Lex is in bad shape. I wish Lex was in good enough shape to where he could do something like that. That would be a cool visual. But unfortunately, Lex's health issues and everything, man. That dude, he's wheelchair bound for the most part. Um, but Sheamus was doing these workout videos, and one of them we did with Joe, and Joe did like the mace workout thing, dude. That shit is rough. I tried that. My shoulders are so messed up, I can't even barely move stuff around back behind my head. But just watching it made me want to freaking die. People said, do we think Darby turns on Sting? I don't think so. I think Flair turns on Sting. We were talking about this. Me and Boogie were talking about it at the beginning of the show. The fact that they were working together is amazing. But I would like it to be one of two things. I'd like either Flair screws Sting over, he low blows him, and that costs him the match. Because that's just classic Sting Flair story, man. That just brings it around full circle. Or Flair tries to screw Sting, and Sting either kicks out or something like that. You don't think Darby turns on Sting? It gives Darby a whole new story. The problem is Darby is so freaking over as a babyface. There's no real reason to turn him heel. And we all know that he's leaving to go do Everest after this. What I can see them doing is what I would like them to do. I would like Flair to try to screw Sting. Sting fights out of it, and he and Darby end up winning. And then they have a tournament to crown the new tag champs, because I think that would allow them to like do like a C2 style tournament for tag teams, and that would I really think that would help revitalize the tag team division, because one of the things AEW used to do better than anybody was tag team wrestling, and that's kind of fallen off, and I want them to get back to that. Is that what's going to happen? I don't think so. So I do think that the Bucks win tonight. I think that's the most likely story. But I don't. I don't think Darby turns, because I don't think that helps Darby. I think right now Darby's basically one of their top baby faces. So, I wouldn't be against it. You know, turn him into like a darker character or something like that. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think he's just going to take some time off. He's going to go do his Everest thing. Hopefully he survives, because people do die doing that. And we'll see what happens. Now here's another thing. God dang, Tombstone. Joe's jumping in there. Okada. Now here's something that I was thinking about. People forget Okada back in the day was not a babyface. Okada was a heel, because Chaos, the faction he was part of, Chaos was a heel faction. It wasn't until Okada got popular that they kind of went face. So I think it's possible that Okada shows up and he helps the Bucks win. Now, is it likely? Probably not. But that's also something that could work as well. So, I mean, honestly, we don't know what goes on in the back, so like if Darby, like if somebody turns these days, it doesn't shock me. I don't always agree with it, but I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing what Darby could do, like going darker. but he's so popular. I just don't see it. Joe back here with the friggin' short rights. You gotta love JR, man. JR is not. He's nowhere near what he used to be, man. But when he gets into it, when he's, you could tell when he's enjoying himself, and he starts he starts telling stories and stuff, man. He's got some good stories. Plus, I think Sting had a major effect on Darcy. He's not willing to go heel right now. Yeah, I don't think so either. Um, I don't know if you guys have ever read JR's book, Under a Black Hat, but it's a great book, man. Oh, jeez. That is a stiff kick, man. Friggin' oof. Mm. Wow, that was close. That was close. That was awesome. Some shiny arm coverings for Swerve, though. Joe Beck up on his feet. Oof. Throwing in punches. Dude, Prince Nana is one of the dude, like that guy is very underrated as far as managers are concerned. He's incredibly entertaining. Trying to pick Joe up. Yeah, that ain't a good idea. Oh, I thought he was going for the coquina. Forget Joe. Joe's climbing the ropes. That ain't good. Oof. Oof. God dang. That's another reason why I like Swerve, man, is he creates so much innovative offense. It's just fun to watch. But again, like I said, I don't know how WWE fumbled this dude. He's just he's good, man. Oh God, that has to suck. Yeah, I don't care if you put his knees up to take most of the blow off, man. Someone lands on your back like that, you ain't gonna feel good tomorrow. That sucked the pipe right there. Joe's clutching his ribs. He's gonna miss it. No, got it. Here comes Hangman. Oh, god dang. Hangman pulling the ref out. Gonna grab a chair. Oh no, he's got the belt. See, this is good storytelling, man. And this is what AEW does. They tell most of their story in the ring. And it's Hangman hates him so much, he would rather lose than let Swerve win. Here comes Joe. Wow, he hit it. Does Joe take it? Joe takes him here, doesn't he? No way. There's no ref. Yeah, you screwed yourself. I was gonna say, is that Brett? Is that Brett Remsburg? Yep, yep, yep. You think Darby turns? It would be a shocker. Tony does like his little shockers. Uh, the Pillars match revealed that MJF has clearly eclipsed all the others, but in wondering if Darby has gained much more from being with Sting and if it was a waste of both their time. No, dude, I think Darby gained a lot from being with Sting. Um, Here's the thing about Darby. Oh, Coquina swerves back up already. Wow. It would. I'll put it this way: I would not. It's. I don't think it's going to happen. But like I said, when it comes to Tony Khan, man, sometimes he does stuff that just makes me scratch my head. So it wouldn't shock me. Wow. Swerve's house. Swerve's house. Uh-oh. Oh. Is this where Swerve goes face? Is it? Yep, yep. Swerve going face. Yep. And now Joe. What the? Oh my God. Look at Hangman. He's like, he's not allowed to win. He's not allowed to win. But now here's the thing. I think this protects Swerve, and then Joe kills him. I think this could protect Swerve oh, here comes the Muscle Buster. He's trying to. No, Swerve fighting out of it. I don't. Yeah, buckshot lariat, buckshot of his own. Oh God. Yep. That's it. Yes. Joe wins. I'm so look. I love Swerve. Swerve's going to get his day. This is a great move. This is a great move. I love this. Joe deserves this. Joe 100% deserves this. Great decision. Great decision. Yeah, Joe deserves this. He deserves to be more than transitional champion. He deserves to be more than a transitional champion. Well, that's the thing, man. Drew Joe, like the Coquina Clutch is like that's like one of Joe's staples, man. So I like the decision. I dig it. I approve of the decision, man. Triple threat matches generally finish in a pinfall. Yeah. Well, you got to remember too, like the way that he hit Swerve like that. Now here's the question: Does Swerve reaffirm himself as a heel after trying to be the good guy and losing, or do we get Hangman going full heel and Swerve goes full face? Yep. I think everybody and pretty much everyone I see is I think everybody else. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with the decision, or do you think it should have been Swerve? Swerve full face would be great. I think he'd do really well as a face, man. And to be honest, man, I think they really need I mean, obviously Will Ospreay is going to go face here before too long. I don't see him staying with the Don Callis family for more than a few more weeks. But I think they need that with because MJF was their top face for a while there. Even though I think and I don't want when MJF comes back, I want MJF to be a heel because I think he's a natural heel. He was the best heel in the business. But I think Swerve could be like their top babyface. Oh shit! Oh shit! Made it in time for the last match, my brother.
I did. I was watching it on my phone, the championship match.
Yeah.
Thought it should have been Swerve, but
See, like I said, man, Joe's on the end of his career, man. Swerve's got plenty of time. Swerve's going to have his day.
It's Sting.
Yeah. And I agree. I'd rather see Swerve. Like, I'd like to see Joe versus Ospreay at All In, and have Ospreay take the belt off of him there, and then maybe this time next year, him versus Swerve, and then Swerve gets his shot. Hey. I really want them to put Swerve as one of their top guys. He deserves to be one of their top guys.
You saw the announcement, Dynasty next month.
Yep.
Mercedes Moné, I think she's going to be in that match for the World Women's title, and I can see Okada going up against somebody at Dynasty.
So this match right here, Okada's really good friend. Like I was telling the guys, when Okada first came out, he was a heel. He was Tanahashi's foil. Okay, Chaos used to be a heel faction, and he's a good friend of the Bucks. He's a big friend of the Bucks. So I could see Tanahashi coming out in this match and causing a problem. So I mean, it's
Tanahashi or Okada.
Okada.
Okay.
I could see Okada coming out here and helping the Bucks.
And I was listening to you also a little bit before I left and turned the pay-per-view on.
Ricky Steamboat. Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Well, he's not affiliated with AEW, so or WWE, so why not?
Right.
You mentioned about whether you have this as your main event or the world title as your main event. It's Sting. It's his last match. I mean, you usually end with the world title, but I'm sure they asked Joe and those guys, hey, and if I'm Samoa Joe, I'm hey, Sting's an icon. I'm letting Sting have whatever he wants.
Yeah. Ric Flair. Oh, dude. Okay, Steamboat's here, right?
Yeah.
Flair tries to screw Sting. Steamboat comes in and takes him out. Calling back to there.
Don't have a problem with that.
Calling back to Steamboat Flair, man.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't join you guys. It's just like
that's all right, man.
Working, and I had people sitting at the bar till almost 9:30. I'm like, Jesus! Like we close at 9, and they're like, son of a nut! I'm not getting out of here anytime soon. These guys are just sitting there,
yeah,
having drinks and talking to the bartender. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a long ass night. But
yeah, so Dynasty is the new pay-per-view that they announced.
Right? Yeah, April 21st.
Dude, did you see this vignette with Danielson and Eddie in the back talking to each other?
I did not. I haven't seen a whole lot because I was really working and then listening to you and Boogie talking when I could.
Yeah.
So I really didn't see much of the pay-per-view. I'll watch it, the replay a little bit later. I really want to see I heard you talking about it. I really want to see the Ospreay.
Oh, God, it was so good.
Takeshita match.
Dude, it was so good. So good.
Well, you said the Prazo Tony Storm match was a little lackluster.
I don't know what it was. Tony Storm, Gianna was on. Steamboat is wearing jeans in their baggie. Yep. I'm telling you, man, Steamboat's getting involved. Deanna's she was crisp, man. Her moves were crisp. And it's not that Tony was wrestling bad. It's just as familiar as the two of them are with each other, she just seemed like she was like a half a step behind. It just seemed like she was off. So Sting and Darby retain, or did they lose?
Wow, the odds are they're the favorite to retain, but
yeah.
I have no problem with Sting and Darby retaining and then dropping the titles and having a tag team tournament.
Yeah,
leading into Dynasty. That's what I would do.
I want that to happen, man. I want tag team wrestling to resurge in AEW. What the hell is this? Going to show a highlight reel. Dude, how cool, how badass would it be if he comes out with the friggin' the multicolored face paint?
Oh,
to end that
with this bleach blonde hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can just leave his hair color it is, but
yeah,
with the multicolored face paint.
That'd be pretty badass. I think that'd be awesome. Dude, I remember that coat. Oh my God, that coat was so bad. That was back when this is back when he was still on gear. God dang, man. Him and Inoki. Him and Muda. Jeez, dude. Him and the Warrior. That's after he got off the gear. Yeah. Who goes to work to actually work? It's talking about you.
Yeah, well, you know what? Gotta do what I gotta do.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. For a dude his age, he's still in pretty damn good shape.
I didn't see the match, but I'm looking at the results. I'm glad they took the title off of Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, dude. And dude, Kyle Fletcher and Kyle O'Reilly coming back. Oh my god. That was so badass, dude. I freaking jumped out of my seat for a second. I was like, shit, yes, my boy's back. Dude, there's a lot of people posting stuff, man. Dude, man, I'll tell you what, Osprey's back looks like. Oh my god, dude. He God, dude. Dude, Sting was one of a kind. Dude, he was one of a kind, man. He's an OG. I know he's gonna still work with AEW behind the scenes and everything, man. But I hope that they let him. He comes out every once in a while and talks. Yeah, it'll make you feel old, man.
Yes, watching Sting. And condolences to Soul Train Jones, Vincent.
Yep. Dude, man.
Virgil, whatever you want to call him.
We lost a bunch of people this last couple of weeks, man. We lost Ole. We lost him. Freaking hell, man.
A couple different guys, different looks. Old school Sting.
What was his name? Was it Vashon? Lost him. Let's see here.
I was really not a big fan of the Sting with the red face paint with the black streaks.
Oh shit! Seek and Destroy, dude. This is his OG music. Oh, these are people dressed as him.
Yeah. Yes, I really wasn't down with the red and the red face paint with the black streaks.
That's pretty badass at doing Seek and Destroy, though. Is the Icon. Yes. Is Sting.
Now, are those just boys dressed up like that?
It might be. Yeah, it is. One of them is.
I was just thinking about it because they were just on the show a couple weeks ago.
Yep. That is his boys. Listen to that crowd, man. Seek and Destroy. OG Sting music. That's badass, man. I love that. That was his final WCW thing. Yeah. Time to set the VCR, drink some Surge, and get ready. Dude, yeah, man. You bringing it back old school, man. Nah, not Surge, man. It's got to be Jolt Cola.
All the sugar and twice the caffeine.
Yep. Woo!
4-on-2. That's what we like.
Yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool. Dude, his sons are both pretty jacked dudes, man. The one's a little thin, but that other guy, man, if he just like hit the gym a little harder, man, he'd be just as big as his dad used to be.
Double.
I know. I think his sons are a little too old to get into the business, but
double scorpion.
Yeah.
Like lock. Yeah, I don't know what his boys do as far as jobs.
I think one of them's involved in football, I think.
Possible. I mean, you never know. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
they could have tried to get into wrestling, and it's maybe they got hurt, and it's just something.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I don't know anything about his boys, so I don't know. Maybe you look at like Mick Foley's daughter tried, and then got just too many concussions. I think and just couldn't.
Yeah, she got like 3 concussions in 1 year. It was like something crazy. Which is like, yeah, you don't need to be wrestling like your dad. Ouch! His boys are like setting up freaking tables and stuff for him, man. He's got a whole crew out here.
Why not? When you're 60-something years old, right? You're not running around there bending over trying to set up tables. Get these young,
you need
young
all the
guys
help you
out
can
there.
get. Yeah.
Darby Allin worried about ladders right now. So
Nick and Matt Jackson are gonna do whatever the hell he wants to, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, according to Darby, they just had no interest in becoming wrestlers. Yeah, I know that. I think one of them is involved in football. I'm not sure what the other guy's doing, but I mean,
that's a good question, Drew. I have no idea if the bell rang or not. It's a Texas tornado match, so it's not like it.
Yeah.
This stuff is not legal.
Yeah. Oh God, here comes Darby.
Well, hey, you know what?
I don't think it matters if the bell rang or not, because, like I said, I think it's a Texas tornado match, so it's all illegal. It's all legal. What else is coming? Dude, they got like 8 tables out there. What more do you need, dude?
God. Glass sheet.
You got some more shit? Oh my God, I hope not. Oh God, you're ahead of me.
A little bit.
Oh my God.
Somebody's gonna be bleeding hard. Jesus. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna slice somebody up.
Oh my God. Somebody called Jack Perry.
Well, you see where they put these.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Darby's gonna no, this isn't gonna be Sting. This is gonna be Darby. Darby's gonna do that because Darby's that freaking nuts.
Damn.
Woof.
Yeah, somebody's going through oof. Two freaking pains. Oh, gee. Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Somebody's ass is bleeding, gonna be bleeding bad.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Yeah, my money's on Darby bleeding.
Yeah. I think that's.
I think not everybody, but I think both of the Young Bucks and Darby at one point are going to be bleeding.
Yeah.
I just can't see Sting bleeding.
Yeah. So the fact that they just said that he's not worried about winning or losing makes me think that they're going to lose. They're saying he's just trying to teach him a lesson. So. Oh, they're going through a table of water.
Yeah. There's 2 tables.
Ouch. I'm waiting for JR to say, "Oh my God, he barked him in half."
Yeah, I'm glad JR was back tonight.
Yeah. I don't want to sound like doom and gloom, man, but I don't think we're gonna have that dude around for much longer. And they need to cultivate that dude as much as they possibly can. And, oh God, is he going through? Oh Lord. Yeah.
Well, she just said TNA just announced a partnership with Endeavor for streaming.
Yep. Yeah, I heard about that. Oh, you know what else? Hammerstone officially signed with TNA.
Yep.
Dude, Endeavor is just sucking up everything. Yeah, unfortunately, like JR's health problems are just getting worse and worse. I love the dude, and I hope I'm wrong. And like I said, I don't like thinking about like that. I don't like talking like that. But I'm also a realist. Needs to be cultivated, though. MJF farts when he gets bear hugged. That's the best friggin' side I've seen all night.
No, I missed it.
MJ is that the guy? It's right. The guy on the side there, heading up the ramp, said that it had a sign that said MJF farts when he gets bear hugged. And then someone had a sign that said, "If Bucks win, we riot."
Speaking of signs, they're cutting away or cutting the black at SmackDown because of the Rocky Die.
Yeah, I saw
sign.
That. It's like, dude, that that there was way worse shit than that back in the 80s and 90s, man. Ow.
So far, only 2 tables.
Yep. What do you think about the Bucks' new gimmick?
I like it.
Really I like it too. They needed to do something.
I think they're better as heels, anyways.
Oh yeah, the Elite have always been better as heels.
Hey, they could always put the Nature Boy through those panes of glass.
Oh my God, dude! Don't say that. I wouldn't be, dude. To get involved in a match, I wouldn't be surprised if Flair's like, "Yeah, just put me through a friggin' bunch of chairs and some glass." It's like, ugh.
He's not Sabu or freaking Nick Gage or Mick Foley, so you don't want to do that.
Oh my God, dude. I get the man just doesn't want to let it go, but he's got to, man.
What do you think about the Mercedes? Is it Mercedes or Julia? Mercedes calling out Julia, or is it Julia calling out Mercedes?
It's Julia calling out. It was Julia kind of sort of called out Mercedes, and then Mercedes 100% called out Julia. So here's the thing. We were all saying that Julia's going to WWE, and I still think that eventually is where she's going to end up.
I would not be surprised if she has a match with Mercedes at AEW.
I don't either, because dude, if that happened, oh my God, the friggin' the Fed heads would lose their mind.
Holy shit. Darby Allin. Oh my God.
This dude, yeah, this dude is gonna die.
His back.
Jeez.
Holy crap. Back, his arms is just cut the fudge up.
This dude's
Damn.
this dude. Oh God! Why did you show it again? Oh
God damn.
You know what? Right now, John Moxley's in the back going.
Oh man.
John Moxley's in the back going, I can do that.
They showed a close-up of his back.
Oh my God, dude.
See the close-up of his back?
Yes.
Holy crap.
Yikes.
Good God, man.
Yeah.
There's bleeding and then there's freaking holy
God.
shit.
Moxley's betting going, I gotta one up this dude now.
Yeah,
Moxley's gonna take a chainsaw to the head.
Yeah, him and Sammy gotta be like one up in this. Like, good God.
Oh my God.
Damn. It's a 2-on-1 handicap now.
Yeah. Sting's coming back.
He is. He always does.
But shit, I don't remember what we're talking about now. Jesus.
We were talking about Julia and Mercedes.
Oh yeah.
That would be how
she's gonna help. Yeah, I'm sorry. Julia's gonna help Rosie Ogawa, the founder of Stardom, start his new company first.
But how pissed would they be if Julia decides, nope, I'm going to AEW?
Oh my God, they would immediately start doing exactly what they're saying about Osprey. Is like, he's not a star, he's not that good. Shut up. You guys know you're pissed that Osprey went to AEW.
Yeah.
You know you're pissed that
Jay White
you're pissed
went there.
that Okada's going there. You know you're pissed that Monet's going there.
You're pissed
you're pissed.
They lost out on Jay White. They lost out on Okada.
Yep.
They lost out on Will Ospreay. They lost out on Mercedes. Come on.
Yeah, you're pissed off that you didn't get those guys. So now, all right. So I say Nick is going through the glass.
And
oh shit, I was wrong.
Yeah, you would be wrong.
Oh my God, dude.
I didn't think he was going to go through it, but they did. But he's more protected than Darby.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Oof.
He's probably got other padding on
dude.
His,
Darby might be bleeding to death.
I don't even know if he's still at ringside. They haven't shown him.
That's they were doing something where he was getting wrapped up. He was getting bandaged up or something. I think they're trying to hit him with some coagulant or something to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, but I don't even know if they said if he's even still there.
I think he's off to the side somewhere. Yep, here's the dragon.
Don't mess with Ricky.
Oh shit! Here comes Flair.
Nature boy. Protecting the Icon. You gonna hit the old man? You gonna hit the old man, Mr. Jackson? Need to get a layout flare. Yep.
Yep.
That super kick the nature boy.
Here comes Ricky.
There goes Ricky.
Oh, shit. Yep, knew that was going to happen.
Yep.
Darby. God dang. Darby's still laying there, dude. Dude, he's still laying there.
Is that Darby or is there somebody next to him?
That's Darby.
Right, but is there somebody? I looked like a referee was next to him. I don't know.
Yeah, there's someone there supposedly bandaging him up, but
is that who's the one in the red? Is that Nick or Matt? He's got a little something. He's got a little something under his eye there, his left eye.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got busted open, hit something or what.
I think that's blood from Darby.
Yeah, it very well could be.
Pulling a friggin' Undertaker here. Scorpion death drop.
Broken up by.
Yep. This match has been longer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Try to get it close to 12 o'clock. Still got 10 minutes. Sting hanging in there, kicking out again. Ricky Steamboat laid out, Ric Flair laid out, Darby Allin cut the fuck up.
I thought they said that Luger was supposed to be there in the crowd.
He may be. Isn't he in a wheelchair or?
Yeah, he's in a wheelchair. Yeah, actually, I think he's in a situation where he was about to lose. He might have almost lost an arm. He's got some serious, like, major league health problems.
I'm surprised. I think the next person is going to, I hate to be morbid, but I think the next person that unfortunately is going to leave us soon is going to be Steve Mongo McMichaels.
Yeah, unfortunately.
With Lou Gehrig's disease, nothing to mess around with. I mean, there's no cure for it. And it just, you said, I hate to say it, but he's not living through the rest of this year, I don't think.
Yeah, it's rough. I think he finally came home from the hospital about a week ago. But yeah, he's in bad shape. Oh, there you go.
Good God. I mean, I'm a little bit ahead of you, but damn, Darby Allin, holy crap.
Jeez, dude.
Oh. Yeah, let's show you a close-up of his back.
I can see it. It don't look good.
No, you got to get a close-up.
Yep. Scorpion Deathlock.
Wow.
Yep, they retained. There you go.
That's the right call.
Yep. I think Darby's dead. Yeah, Drew's like, yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
if he ain't dead, he wishes he was, man. He looks rough.
Damn.
Oh,
Jeez.
God.
Oh, my God. His left
his left
side.
shoulder is
No, not the shoulder. It's like below it. Like back in the rib cage. Oh, my God.
Meat, dude. It's bad.
Oh, the right side was bad. That left side looks even worse.
Oh.
God, pour some alcohol crap on that. You gotta be like,
oh God! Imagine them. Oh my God! When they put some antiseptic on that to take care of it when he goes back there, it's gonna suck.
Oh Lord! Yeah, throw some leeches on his back. That takes years off your wrestling life doing that.
God, dude.
Yeah, Maldacino medic. Medic. Hey, last match, you main event the pay-per-view, go out on top as still tag team champion.
Yep. So what do they do now with the tag? They got to do a tournament. They got to do a tournament. They go on Dynamite on Wednesday, and they relinquish the belts. And Tony announces a tournament. That's the best way to do this, man.
Tony announces a tournament, and you have Darby with some other guys as partner. I don't know who you put Darby out on with.
I just have him relinquish the titles.
Right. I'm saying that. You can relinquish the titles, but keep Darby in the tag team tournament with opportunity.
Darby's leaving to go climb Mount Everest.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Medic. Jesus, God, yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, then relinquish the titles on Dynamite, and like I said earlier, have a tournament that culminates with new tag champions at Dynasty. You've got 7 weeks, something like that, 8 weeks maybe.
Yeah.
So you got plenty of time to set it up and have the tournament.
Oh yeah. But I think that's the best way. That's a good way. That's the best way to get the to get the tag team division back on track. You know what I mean?
And nothing against FTR or especially Young Bucks. I don't want to see Young Bucks win the titles again.
I would like to see. I'm hoping there's a rumor that they're going to sign them. I want them to sign the Von Erichs. I'd love to see the Von Erichs come in and just go through a tag team tournament and win. Dude, have you seen that movie, The Iron Claw, yet?
I have not.
Oh my God, it's good.
I don't even know if it's even still playing. So,
no, it's not. But I think it's on. Is it on? Hang on a minute. It's on something. I mean, you can buy it on pretty much any streaming service.
Yeah,
but I think it's on Prime. Let's see here. The Iron Claw. Yeah, you can rent it. Or you can buy it. But it was good, man. They took a few liberties here and there, but like the scene where he finds Carrie. Oh my God, dude, that was brutal. And they did make Fritz out to be a little bit yeah, man, it's a beautiful and heartbreaking movie. Fritz was 100% a big part of the problem, but he wasn't the only problem, man. It's like drugs and all kinds of other stuff like played into that, mass depression, stuff like that. But Fritz, he was just, he was like one of those old school dads, man. He didn't know how. But yeah. That scene at the end, like, I don't want to give it up too much away, but there's a scene at the end that's like Kevin Von Erich, like AEW needs to like cultivate that guy too, man. But he's getting up there.
Yeah.
But Ross and Marshall, his sons, man, they need to cultivate the guys. Those guys are the tag team. That's it.
That's the broadcast.
She be done. But thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate it. Boogie, we definitely got to get together, man. Well, we're going to look into that SummerSlam ticket sales thing and everything, see if we can put that together. And we definitely got to try to figure out a way to get together more. But Malicito, Gio, Drew, Big Daddy, Leg Kick, Maldacito,
Aaron Duck,
Aaron. I know I'm missing a lot of people.
Eric Jones,
Eric B. Jones. Yep. Appreciate you guys.
Dylan, Steven.
Yep. Appreciate you guys being here with us. Check us out Tuesday, guys. We'll be talking about this and other things as well.
Yeah.
And like I said, we're gonna start doing more content here. Like me and Frank, we just got to figure out where we're going and everything. But appreciate you guys being here, and we will see you guys next time. Have a good night, guys. Bye.